Got Bush Cruising, got Ralph in the building.
I can post this on my story.
Yo, damn, Bush drop. Yo. What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. We back. We back with another episode from Rumble the Ring. It's your boy True the King. We got my man Q in the building. What's up, Bush?
How's it going, True?
And none than least, the return. The one and only. You see his name, Robert Hopkins. That's what we don't know. I don't know who Robert Hopkins is, but I know who this. But y'all know who this dude is. Ralph, the one and only. How you feeling, Ralph? Man, long time.
Welcome back,
Long
Ralph.
time. You've been on the
Back.
podcast, man. Technically, you've been back though, but you ain't been back on the podcast. But welcome back to the return, man. You know what I mean? It's like it was like when Edge came back.
Don't
You know
worry,
what I
I'm
mean?
working
Chris
on my
came back.
setup. Don't
You
worry, I'm
good,
gonna work
man?
on my setup. I'm about to be lit right. I'm about to be on camera, all that.
It's all good though, man. Hey, driving, streaming, grind, don't stop. Absolutely. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, like that. Driving, yeah, listen, man. Hey, listen. We here with it, man. We here. We appreciate the
Salute to the
comments.
chat, man.
Shout out to
Welcome,
Nicholas
welcome,
Brown.
welcome.
Shout out to Nicholas Brown, man. This is right here. Shout out to Nicholas Brown, man. This right here means, and shout out to him specifically. This means more than donations, more than because Nicholas Brown. If you notice, if y'all find every time like, share, subscribe, and I don't tell him to do that, man. He tunes in. I appreciate you, Nicholas Brown. Anything I'm doing, you commenting, and you know what I mean. Appreciate that, man. I really do, man.
Facts.
Appreciate that, man.
Nicholas Brown been
Oh,
around
yeah.
before me. Salute to Nicholas
You know what I
Brown,
mean?
man.
I really do appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tom King, the Champ Five family. Always keep God first and yourself closer to him and stay consistent. Yes, absolutely, man. Yeah, we back, man. We back with it. Yeah, man. Let's get straight to the meat potatoes, man. Let's get straight to the meat potatoes, man. The landscape of professional wrestling, man. I feel though the tide is changing, man. I feel as the tide is a little bit changing. Um, Ilya Dragunov, um, waited for his contract to expire and left the company. How y'all feel about that?
I was actually surprised that they let him get
First
that.
of all, he was
And keep him.
underutilized, man. Honestly.
Way too underutilized.
He had a little what was that? US title run, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't even that long, man. I mean, he brought something that Cesaro had. He brought that back. That Cesaro-ness back. I mean, that's a workhorse that we needed. Cesaro, he left, went to AEW. I mean, doing this thing with Moxley, salute to them. And then Ilya Dragunov came from excuse me, NXT, North American champion, put on some classic matches, and then get called up. A lot of call-ups. And then like it was like they forgot about him for a little bit. Then they gave him his US title run. I'm forgetting.
right.
Did he face Gunther or no? Or they just
Yeah,
teased it?
he went against Gunther. I think they may have teased it. I think, but he went against Gunther in NXT UK. Like he was a main dude in NXT UK. Then when NXT UK merged with NXT, whatever, right? He was the top dude over there. Help elevated dudes. Not that like people forget Dragunov helped elevated dudes over there that you see on the main roster now, like the Trick Williams, help the Carmelo Hayes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He was help like he was in that top. So you know what I mean. And Dragon with that U.S. title reign had was a very good title reign. He did his thing, and then they wasn't you when he lost that belt. They wasn't utilizing him, and then they made him like a joke in that Royal Rumble with Brock Lesnar. I'm not. It's not like the fact that Brock Lesnar eliminated him, but like that sequence where he would chop him and Brock Lesnar's laughing in his face like he was like a little kid and just threw him over. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, that was like the end of him.
Yeah, and it's like, and shout out to Dragunov. Like Dragunov know that he know his worth. Like, listen, bro, I'm not. I don't have to be the top dude or anything, right? I don't got to be the main guy. But come on now, you trying to tell I have proven on in your company that if you utilize me correctly and you put me in certain spots, I do good business.
Facts. They could have put him with Gunther. You know what I mean, they could have been a tremendous level up the tag team. Remember, the tag team went for a drought for a little bit. You had to bring back
Hey,
what is that AOP and all that, and it was a
yeah,
drought for a while. And you
man, I don't know, man.
misused them. You could have made a Gunther and them versus
Yeah,
Montez and what's his name?
don't
Montez
get
and
don't get me
Dawkins.
don't get me started. Don't get me started with Montez. Don't get me started with Montez
No,
and
I'm
them,
just
man. I
saying,
don't.
like you could have had a great tag team feud
Yeah,
right there.
Montez, but let's keep it real. Montez don't care. Listen, Montez, listen, and like I said before, I'm not a Street Profits fan because and shout out to Dragunov. I'm not and Street Profits is a phenomenal tag team. Shout out to Dragunov for knowing his worth. He let his contract expire out. He didn't listen. All right, cool. You know you're gonna mistreat me. You're gonna misuse me for no reason whatsoever, right? I'm not bad. You misusing me. Guess what? I'm gonna let my contract run out, and I'm gonna take my time somewhere else where I can be appreciated. A lot of these wrestlers not doing it because they're there for. I'm just. I don't know for sure, but it seems like in the outside looking in, they're doing it because of money, and they're chilling and catering. And hey, you getting paid six figures just to be in catering and chilling or being on your couch at home. Shoot, that's hey. A lot of people will do that. Let's be honest, right? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they do. But not to go off topic, when I brought up Montez and you said what you said about him, he did have a baby just now, and he got two young teenagers. So
That's
you
true.
gotta love out your time because he wasn't his father wasn't absentee father, so he's not
That's true.
absent.
That's true. But it's not old WWE Vince McMahon era where they wrestling 300 days a year either, though.
Getting your vacation
Yeah,
time,
but
man.
the kind of wrestler
Like,
Montez
like they
he's a high flyer, and your body gotta recover. Why you
right,
think it
but
looks like Jay is moving a little
but
slower? Because Jay goes in day and night.
when
You
Jay's
see
40
how
something years old
fresh
too.
I know, but
Jay,
Montez is around. He's a year older than me. Well, actually, the same age.
but
And
I'm just
like,
saying though, right? But I'm just saying though, like Montez, like, but that's no excuse for Street Profits been off TV multiple times for like long periods of time. And like I said, I understand. Listen, your family is first. But I'm just saying, like, let's just be honest. Like, the toll on your body is kind of an excuse because they have time. They're not wrestling all the time. They don't do house shows all the time. Like they either really wrestle like 5 days out of the week, travel, written like they used to. And mind you, too, you performing to that point, what you're saying, Ralph, which is true. But like that pertains to back in the day scheduling how they was doing it. Because like I said, like it was crazy. Like
yeah, but
they
a
would
house show is
travel.
every day though.
Mind what you say?
A house show is every day on the weekend. Every day on every
They don't
weekend.
do that. They don't do house shows like that like they used to though. They'll do a house.
Yes, they
I'm
do.
not saying they don't do.
They just don't commercialize them no more like that. They
They
just
don't, bro.
like
They're
they
not,
like pop ups now.
bro. Okay, bro. Okay, to your point, pop up. They don't do house shows like they do back, bro. It was a house show every week. It seemed like in WWE though when Vince McMahon was running, they were wrestling like 300
It
some
is
days a
a
year.
that's what I'm saying. It's a house show every weekend.
Man, they not doing house show every week.
From after SmackDown is Saturday and Sunday. Every Saturday and Sunday. Then you gotta go to Raw. And then you gotta go to NXT
that's not
and wait
that's
there
not
because some of them
right, but that's not they're not doing
you
house show
gotta
like
do
every weekend.
audibles because of flights missing stuff.
Right. Right, but that being said, they're not doing the amount of house shows. But that's going back to the point. Shout out to Illa Dragunov for knowing his worth. Now, granted, what's his next step? What he gonna be? This may be an unpopular opinion. Illa Dragunov should not go to AEW.
Yeah, take your ass back overseas, brother.
He can do stuff over Europe, no problem. But you know where he should go?
Or take your ass to TNA. For me.
Start going to India.
You know where he should. Yeah, you know where he should go though.
Where?
The third biggest company in the world. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
What, Triple A? Oh, New Japan?
Hell no. New Japan.
Yeah, like I said, take your ass back overseas.
Beat it. Go over to New Japan. Be the top guys, over there. Right? Have hell of magic. Because here's the thing. Like, Dragon can cut a promo. He's not like a crazy promo dude, but he can talk on a mic. He's decent enough, right? But his main thing is the matches, his style, the brutality of his style in the ring. You know what I mean? That catches people. You know what I mean? That fits a lot in the Japanese style or strong style. You know what I mean? Hard hit and stuff like that. And he can be over there.
Yeah, he's a wrestler that don't need words.
You know what I mean?
He betrays his words with his actions.
Right. Exactly. That's a phenomenal analysis. He can go over there. He can go over there in New Japan, and you know what I mean. Now, speaking of AAA though, too, this is maybe a hot take. AAA just as good as any brand right now in WWE right now.
I would agree with that.
I just started watching AAA. I ain't gonna lie.
Where's AAA show on?
Oh, the fuck!
Yeah, I don't watch it.
I be catching on YouTube. I be catching like certain segments on YouTube and stuff like that. I don't watch like the whole. I'm gonna start watch. But I think they be on YouTube. I know they pay-per-view is this Sunday. Yeah, they got event this Sunday free on YouTube, like at 12:00. So but Undertaker, we can do that. Undertaker, we may do a show. I don't know. We'll figure it out because I hear
the
Undertaker and don't forget we got Rey Mysterio cooking.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the AAA, stuff is like the booking cross booking when you got both wrestlers on different brand, like Dominic Mysterio. Like you book Dominic Mysterio, like he's still like the dirty heel. He's the Dominic Mysterio we all know in AAA. But then you got him losing to Danhausen at SummerSlam and stuff like that. Like that, that's the only thing I don't like. It's like, come on now, you got this man losing Danhausen. Mind you, if y'all some people that don't, Dominic Mysterio is the AAA Mega Champion. He's the top champion over there.
It sounds like Undertaker's a better booker than Triple H.
Nah, hey, I will give Triple H this though. He is cooking a little bit right now.
Oh, what's he cooking? A nice preheated oven.
Whoa. Monday Night Raw wasn't bad last night.
That shit was fire.
It wasn't bad, but
Monday Night Raw was bad last night. That Triple A tournament, the Wrestle Roman Reigns, that's been a good tournament so far.
Javon Evans and Big Cass, I like that.
I didn't like Big Cass winning. I guess you have to like establish.
No, I like the feud.
Big deal. I established I don't know, but also
I can't wait to see the Ethan Page stuff with Chad Gable.
With Ethan Page.
Yeah, versus Chad Gable. You ain't see an interaction backstage?
I'm tripping. I don't know why I'm thinking EC3 when you said that. Yeah. That should be a good man. That should be a good feud right there. That should be a good feud. Rey Mysterio is still like Rey Mysterio. I mean, Roman these Royce Keys with OTM. That was I
Oh,
didn't
we gonna
expect
get to that.
OTM
We
to
gonna get
be.
to that. Say that. Say that. That's
Yeah,
part of the
yeah.
dinner.
No, we can man, that ain't dinner per se. We talk about
What you
now.
mean? It's a part of the bloodline.
How y'all feel, hold on, speaking how y'all feel about the bloodline right now? How y'all feel about y'all sick and tired of it? Is it getting too old or y'all liking it?
You know,
Or
I'm
both?
already indifferent about Bloodline, but at least Solo makes it entertaining. I don't like Jacob falling in line with the Bloodline. I like when he was doing his own thing. Then they put him in the Bloodline. I was like, oh, okay. So now it's like I guess we're going to get more Bloodline for another 5 years? The 5 year
But
I
plan.
mean, to
real
be fair
quick.
though, right? Okay, let me go, bro.
Oh no, never mind. Cause I know what you're gonna say. It's gonna go back to one of our first shows. What I
To be
saw, I
fair
saw.
though, to be fair, they tried to do stuff about the bloodline and it wasn't working when it comes to like main storyline stuff. Now, granted, that could be laziness, whatever the case may be, which that's
It sounds
fair.
like a lack of creativity to me.
That's true too, though. I mean, two things can be true, but it's like I mean the blood. And here's I will say this though, Jake. Now, Jacob Fatu better not be a leader of the these Royce Keys faction. But he better not be because Royce Keys said that they're family. Remember the interactions in this feud. Royce
Yeah.
Keys said he better not be elected. Cause listen, I ain't gonna hold you to. I got a lot to say tonight. I do got a lot to say this stream. And this listen, man. And this is a side note. We can get back to blood. Stop making these Samoans. Stop not utilizing black talent and then using Samoans as black talent and using black culture, bro. Stop doing that, WWE.
Hey, we ain't
Stop
doing
doing that.
that. We ain't doing
Stop
that.
doing that.
No,
No,
I'm telling you, we ain't doing
what you
that.
mean? What you mean we ain't doing that? So like that ain't true.
That's the
Hey,
same
you.
fucking culture, bro.
That is not the same culture, bro.
It is.
That's not the same culture.
We
We
we,
don't
we
have
can get it.
overfollow. We don't. Hey, Bush, what overfollow? We don't got the overfollow. We don't got the.
They call it something else though. But
Come
real
on,
quick,
bro.
Bush,
Yes.
you saying you don't want Jacob in it, but uh when I went to WrestleMania in Philadelphia, Jacob was backstage about to fuck Cody up and excuse my language, mess Cody up. And Roman was supposed to retain, bro. He's supposed to have been in the
Man,
bloodline
no,
years
bro.
ago.
He was man. Just because he was backstage, you keep using this theory, bro.
Like, but
Listen,
here's my thing, right? When Jacob debuted, right, and he was his own thing by himself, he was a problem. Yes,
He
he was
he
debuted
working
wasn't.
with
with
Solo.
He
Solo.
was.
He was
He
He
part of the
was
wasn't
with
by
bloodline.
Solo.
himself.
He was with
He wasn't
Solo.
by himself.
However, Jacob is
Technically,
strong
was
enough to
by
hold
himself.
his own without being tied to the bloodline. He can interact with the bloodline. I did not want him to be directly in the bloodline because what did they do with him now? He's an enforcer now. Roman.
Yeah, but to be fair though, because I've been a Jacob Fatu fan for a long time, right? Since I was watching like MLW on YouTube and stuff like that. Shout out to MLW too. They
Likewise.
got some good stuff too on MLW. Killer Cross. If y'all don't know Karrion Cross, that's what I mean. He was back to
Yeah,
his
he
old
turned
name.
up, bro.
He
This is what
turned up.
WWE should have did.
Um, they got Guy Jack over there. They got good stuff over there on MLW. If it's on YouTube, they got like what they don't want some. I mean, I forgot whatever. You can go look at how you can watch them because they also dropped on YouTube too. That's a good promotion right there. If you want good watch good wrestling. But like that's why I first met Jacob Fatu when I first seen Jacob Fatu. He was in the faction over there. You know what I mean? He was like the lead guy in the faction over there, and then he
And
became his own
his
guy.
vignettes was raw too.
Yeah. Um. But I think they building on it though. I mean, Jacob. I mean, I don't want Jacob. I tell you this, I don't want Jacob Fatu to be the leader of that Royce Keys faction though, because I ain't let Royce Keys be his own man and leading that. I will say this. I mean, I will say this though. I am curious what the bloodline going to be. I am because I get people being tired of it, but I am because Solo is rising. Solo is a
Yes.
superstar. I think Solo is
Pew pew.
he's better than all his brothers. He's the best brother. He's the best brother. Like he's the best brother. Like
He the
this is not
best
no
brother
just
right now.
hands down. He better
I'm
in
not
ring, and
disagreeing. I just said,
he always was better in ring. He was always better in ring than those guys. Even back in you know what I mean. And he's better on a mic. He's just as good or even better.
wait, you think he
And
better? No, he got better on the mic.
we talking about now though. I ain't talking about like always. We talking about now. He has the full package now. You know what I mean? And like listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
So you think Jay fell off real quick?
It's not about him falling off. He's not over where he used to be though. But he I ain't gonna say he
That's
just
because
fell
his
off.
demeanor changed.
But like you know what I mean. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't know. But like, I mean, demeanor change. I mean, whatever the case may be, but Solo is he has higher potential than all of his brothers. You know what I mean? He better than his dad. He's all his brothers. Solo got it. Solo,
Yeah, Solo's red
Solo
hot
got it.
right now. He got it.
Solo got it. And I wouldn't mind Solo. And Jacob
I
Fatu is
think,
rising.
but he got that. Honestly, he
And
got that from his brother Jimmy.
Jacob Fatu is
Yo, we
rising.
can't hear you.
What'd you say?
We can't hear you, Trill.
You can't hear me? Hold on. You still can't hear? You still can't hear me? Bush, you can hear me, Bush?
No, we can't hear you. You might, but yeah, he got that from Jimmy, bro. He's acting like Jimmy. What you think about Solo, Bush? Yeah, I think that Solo's doing great right now, man. That pew pew, all types of stuff,
No, hear me?
man.
Good, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeet. Still can't hear you, True.
My mic said it's working though.
Can't hear you.
I can say it's working. I can't hear.
Can't hear you either,
The
Bush.
hell? What in the world? What? Hold on. I can hear y'all, but I can hear
Nah,
y'all, but
can't
y'all.
hear y'all.
I think
You
it's
can,
just you,
Your
bro.
mics.
yeah, Bush,
Can't
you can
hear
hear
you.
me, right? Bush. You can hear me, Bush.
I can hear you, Drew. I think it's
Yeah,
real.
raw. It's raw. Yeah, go back in, raw. Yeah, it's raw. Yeah, I'm about to say, what up?
Got that Sprite what that McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's
That's
free.
crazy. Hold on, let me see. Raw. Back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, so I don't know. I am curious how it's going to end, though. I do think Roman Reigns will pass the torch in the bloodline, and it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be Jay or Jimmy at this point. It's probably going to be like Solo or Jacob,
You think
and then
so?
like Roman. Yeah, that's what it should be. Then if you want to like Jacob, then Jacob and Solo, and then like Roman Reigns take his time off, whatever, do his thing, and then like I don't know what the next step of Roman Reigns would be. I don't
I
get. I
would like
mean,
for I would like Jacob to take. If anything, I would like it to fall on Jacob. But honestly, it should go to
Solo
Big
could
Dick.
be that guy, Jim. But how Solo performing right now, that ship sailed. We got an audible. Solo, listen, Solo. The next leader of the bloodline, in my opinion, if it's gotta be Jacob or Solo. It gotta be Jacob or Solo. You know what I mean? Shoot, like I wouldn't mind them as a tag team. Good God. And speaking of the bloodline, speaking of of their family, Zilla Fatu finally debuted on NXT and got a championship match. His first match will be this Sunday, and added to the three-way, now a fatal four-way match.
Nice.
And I ain't gonna lie, his promo was cool. I mean, Nah, I ain't like his promo though. I'm not gonna lie. Like when he said I ain't no Nepo baby, like, but then like your first match is like a fatal 4-way match. Like okay, like for the championship, NXT championship. You can't start off saying I ain't no Nepo baby, and then you sign a contract. Your first match is Sunday. I ain't like that. I'm sorry. Like Zilla Fatu was cool, but that's like I was like, and then you dressing like the Rock and shit. Like you had the Rock, you had this. Then you just like the Rock with the like the shades on, like this, like come, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we back.
Like
We
that.
back.
We good. You hear us now?
Yeah.
Welcome
Oh
back, Rob.
yeah. But yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about Zilla Fatu promo. You can't say you a Nepo baby, and then like your first match is literally for the NXT championship match. Like you can't do that. You can't do
You
that.
know who's on that TKO board. You know who's on that board.
Now, but Zilla Fatu is one of the hottest indie dudes in the game right now. I mean, I mean, shoot. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I just don't. I'm not mad he's in the match. I'm just mad how he started his promo like that. Because like you contradicting yourself. Like you can't say you're not a nepo baby. Like because you don't nepotism. You don't. It's easier. You don't really got to put the work in compared to other people per se. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it or it's bad per se, right?
Huh?
But it's like you can't. But you can't use that in your promo, right? I'm not a nepo baby, right? And then like your first match is for the NXT Championship belt.
But look how long it took him to get into the
No, I'm not.
NXT.
Listen, I'm not mad that he got it, but you can't use the nepo. Like I didn't like how he should have left that off as promo. Then he would have been good. You know what I mean? That's all. Like that's all. Like it was. I'm nitpicking, but I'm just like you want to cut a good promo. You know what I mean? I'm like I don't think that makes sense. You know what I mean? I was like you kind of lost me right. You kind of lost me right there. You know what I mean? Uh, dang, where am I? Dang, where am I John at? Yeah, that's the only complaint I had with it. But I mean, that should be a good match. NXT. And speaking of NXT, they're doing good things right now. Um, there's a decent show.
Anybody on NXT catch your eye so far?
Oh yeah, Callie Armstrong. Oh, what's the other girl name? Um, with the moonsault. What's her name?
Oh, the one that's beefing with Miss Parker right now.
Nah, I ain't- hey, no, hey, Jada Parker is decent. Jada Parker is decent, but I don't know. Jada Parker got some work to do, man. Jada Parker got a lot of work to do. Hold on, where is my pen, my book, and all that? Dang, hold on. Oh, yeah, Jada Parker cool. Jada Parker is cool, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
What about her?
Jada Parker cool, but I ain't put I can't put her. I don't know. She needs some more work to do. I ain't going. Cause because the new females are really like surpassing her right now. Like it's not even like a conversation. Like they surpassed her. Like I don't. Lola Vice is she's speaking Lola Vice. She's about to debut. She about to be on Raw. I don't know if y'all saw that vignette. She's gonna be on Raw. She got called up. Um, yeah, man. Like Kendall Gray. I love Kendall Gray. That's baby Angle right there. You know what I mean? That's baby Kurt Angle. You know what I mean? Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray solid. Um. Uh. Yeah. I don't know, man.
What you think about the women's division though?
Women division decent. I
I
mean,
don't
some
see
injuries
nothing,
right
bro.
now.
Shout out to my girl Nia Jackson. I mean, telling it like it is. Like y'all always put people over, but what's up with that? You
I
know what I
mean, they always
mean?
do that. I mean, Becky Lynch. I mean, they put people like the thing is people trying to put people over, but then like they don't even utilize the people. Like Becky Lynch is known for doing that. Like Becky Lynch was trying to put people. She put people over, and then like I don't know. Then when Becky Lynch put people over, then you want to take that person momentum off. You know what I mean? I never understand that like that. Um. So Ruka, I guess she's been decent on the. I mean,
I think it
she needs.
fell off, bro. I think SmackDown got the best one.
I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Shout out Fatal Influence.
Shout out Jade
Hey,
for getting better and better. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, shout out Fatal Influence too for being, what I mean, the best female faction right now. You know what I mean? Lacey Jane and all them. Um, I don't know what Jordan Grace do. Good. Speaking
Oh,
of,
my
good
girl
God,
Chelsea Green.
yeah, shout out to her. She women's champion. She the
Been
most
telling people
well
about her
well
for
deserved.
years now.
Well deserved. Where Jordan
Nigg-
Grace? That's a good question. Where Jordan
People was
Grace?
acting like Michael Hayes.
Where Jordan Grace? Why he's still there? I don't know. Shout out to Garrison, man. Hey,
He know where all the bodies are buried. That's why.
hey, probably, probably. But I mean, so where is Jordan Grace? She need to leave too, though. Be honest with you, I'm not gonna hold you. She need to leave too.
Yeah,
Go back to
that they already
TNA.
got China in NXT.
Go back to. That's crazy. I know you talking. I forgot her name. On my head.
I'm
But
saying that's what Jordan Grace was based as.
Jordan Grace was more. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I'm
is
talking
it
about what
China?
they try to
Is
make
it
her to
China?
be.
If it nah, nobody's China, bro. Let's like the
The
reason
WWE was
why
trying to make another China.
no
You know that.
nobody's China because nobody they're not putting no IC belt on any female that's signed to WWE right now. China is different. China is a was a different breed. Now, granted, she wasn't like a great in ring worker though, but she was different when it comes to her character and you know what I mean. She had the IC belt, like she had, like, she was competing. You know what I mean?
And
That
Jacqueline had
was it.
the hardcore title.
Everybody can get the hardcore belt. Like, no disrespect, the hardcore belt, but it's like it's not the IC belt. You know what I mean? Like China had the IC belt. Like RP to China. That's a big
No, I'm saying that's what they was
that's not a
trying to make
little
her
thing.
be. I know
That's not a
nobody
little
can't be her. I'm saying that's what they try to make her be.
I mean, I'm not saying the influence of a strong female, or whatever, right? I mean, you can say that about. But I'm just saying for the China, like it's always gonna be unfair to compare anybody to China. She literally was wrestling dudes, like wrestling dudes, and like good stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the only one I could see comparable is Rhea, and
Like people, yeah, the
and
people
and,
would,
and uh Charlotte.
yeah, the people do it in the Indies. Shout out to you, Samuel. But people do it in the Indies and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? But
I know
um.
somebody who could also do it, Bianca.
I mean, there's a lot of females I mean, females can wrestle. I'm not saying females can't wrestle dudes. Like you
I'm
see it
talking
in the
about putting on a
indies.
5-star match.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you can see good. Like they do it in the indies all the time. Wrestling, they people wrestling dudes and stuff like that. Some of these females that came in WWE wrestled dudes before. Jordan Grace wrestled dudes before. But I'm just saying in that we talking about WWE, the landscape of comparisons. You know what I mean? Um, but Jordan Grace, I ain't gonna lie to you. If she needs to go too though. Like she's not even on TV. She's not even being used. I'm like that's crazy. Like, but that's what they be doing. Trying to go get a white wrestles, man. Yeah, and she's not even nowhere near the same physique. Like, but if I'm Jordan Grace, I'll go back to TNA. If I'm Jordan Grace, I'm going back to TNA
I could take my ass to WoW.
or to AEW.
You don't want it in WoW?
Come on, bro. Like she surpassed that. I mean, I'm just no disrespect to Wild, but
No, they got some top notch.
not compared to not compared to places I'm talking about, bro. She Jordan Grace. I ride Jordan Grace going to Japan to or you know what I mean,
I think you
or
sleeping on
Mexico.
WoW.
I'm not saying you don't have no good young talent over there, but it's levels though. I'm not. You're not like the now the best female wrestle. It's literally in like the best female division. Really is like hands down is like WWE and like AEW right now. It's not even close. You know what I mean? It's not even close.
Speaking
So,
of TNA, Avery Styles.
oh yeah, every shout out to TNA for finally signing young talent and to try to develop young talent. Try to do that because you relying on ex WWE guys or whatever case may be, established guys, or whatever, and you losing some of these your top guys. Invest in these young talents, whatever. Yeah, I seen every Styles is a good wrestler. AJ Styles' son. Um, shout out to Hitman X in the building.
Did you salute him,
I'm
man?
trying. I will. Let me address this real quick. Let me find out if we're going to do how Boss and Snake JB. How does Snake and JB? How he Snake and JB?
Hey, he was supposed to be in the
I'm gonna
Sixers
tell you.
during his
Yeah.
career.
Let
So
me let me let me let me. How I'm Snake? How Boss and Snake JB? Because here's the thing. If I'm because you know we talk basketball, Ralph, real quick. This is a side note too, by the way. 'Cause this is you
no,
know what I mean. This is
it's
impromptu.
you know what I mean, do your thing, bro. We can get into these things.
Um,
We ain't linking the mix.
easily. 'Cause since I'm dunking, and I was supposed to do a stream anyway, but we gonna get back to it. I'm gonna do, how balls a snake? Because here's the thing: if you didn't watch the press conference, if you didn't watch the press conference, y'all sent him to the ops without requesting a trade. That was the best deal available.
They got
And here's
pro.
the
They got
thing.
playoff. They got
No,
playoff P.
here's the thing. But hold up. Here's the thing where y'all don't understand Brad Stevens are doing, right? Brad said this in the press conference. You cannot have um two people making 30%, 30% your cap and win a championship, right? So basically 30% is like the max money, right? When you get paid max money, that's basically 30% of the salary cap, right? If you have two people that making 30% of your salary cap, that basically makes it harder for you to pay people and build your team around. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they traded him. Because we won a championship where them guys wasn't making 30% of the cap. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's easy. It's the CBA and stuff like that. It's not no JB's a hell of a basketball player. If JB wasn't making that much money, he would still be on the team. It's really that simple. It's a money thing. And it's like it's not about if you can't afford it or not. It's just like okay, even Celtics could afford it, but the problem is it's built. You still got to build a team to win a championship. He literally carried Boston to the play. He carried. Yeah, you got it, bro. We can go back to wrestling. He talking about he carried play. He carried Boston. It's crazy. He never carried nothing. He led the charge. He was the engine. You need an engine for a car, right? But he ain't
Yep.
carry nothing. You can have an engine all you want to, but if you don't got no wheels, you gonna go anywhere? You don't got no gas, you ain't going nowhere, right? You need a steering wheel. You need you need lights. You know what I mean? You need windows. You need a car door. He was the engine for sure, right? You know what I mean? But
Wait. You
let's
call
not
him the engine? You call JB the engine?
last year. He talking about last year. Like he was the engine for sure. Like the leader of the team. He was yeah, but come on, bro. He didn't carry nothing when like other guys had to step up.
Well, you already know what my thing about JB is. I say he was the best one
Who
on the
who don't
team for
who hold on,
years.
who don't show up, who doesn't show up in big moments? Cause I want cause when I do the live stream, I want you to come up on here when I do the live stream for on Jelly Brown. We talk about it. Cause you now you just lying.
Who
Now
me?
you just lying. When has JB ever been better than Jason? Yeah, we can move. That's like saying
Nah,
like
true.
come
You
on,
know that was my stance. We got
what
into it.
what?
What Hitman just said. JB always was better than Tatum. That was my stance, and you ain't like that.
And that's a lie. I mean, listen, Bush could tell you he's a Sixers fan also. If that was Jason Tatum getting traded, bro, they'd be favored to win a championship.
Yeah,
So
it
let's
wouldn't
not
be.
play that game. Let's not play that. Let's not play that game. If it was the other way around, it wouldn't be OKC. If you go look at the favorites to win right now, it's OKC and Spurs over Philadelphia. If Jason Tatum was traded outside, if it was the opposite of Jason Tatum go to Philadelphia, they'd be the number one favorites.
No, they
That's a fact.
wouldn't. It's still due to Embiid.
No, it's not. That's a fact. I'm not saying, but still, though, Jason Tatum still covers a lot of ground and do other things though. Come on, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that,
He's
man.
not a better defender than JB.
Yep. All right, man. Y'all gotta stop that too. But like that's like saying and speaking, y'all gotta stop saying that too, man. Like, come on, bro. Like like Sami Zayn. Listen, man. Like it's like that's like saying Sami Zayn is better than Kevin Owens. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like that's like saying JB better than that's like saying Sami Zayn. That's like saying JB is better than Jason Tatum is like Sami
What?
Zayn better than Kevin Owens. And I love Sami Zayn.
You just like that Stone Cold nostalgia BS.
I was a Kevin Owens fan when he was Kevin Steen, bro. Before the stunner, he was doing stunners when he was doing that package power driver as his finisher, bro. Let's not do that.
They always
Let's not
compared
play
him to
that
Stone
game.
Cold before he was doing the stunners
No,
and
he
all
was
that.
not. He was not getting compared to Stone Cold, bro. Don't do that. I would really watch the Ring of Honor, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. He first of all, his character nowhere near Stone Cold.
Bro, the after industry type stuff. Come on, that's his whole
Oh,
what's his
I
whole
think that's the
persona
Bro,
blood.
he was
always.
bro, he was a whole
Blood.
bro. You look at his heel work in Ring of Honor. It was he was a diabolical heel. His heel turn at Sami Zayn when he was El Generico at the time was so diabolical. Like he was like one of the worst heels in the business. Like still his name on Stone Cold. Stone Cold is he's the GOAT in my opinion. But Stone Cold was never the best heel in the business. Even though he was a good heel, but he was never considered the best heel in the business compared to
That's because they had him
Kevin
doing that
Owens.
goofy stuff with Kurt Angle.
I'm talking about before. Okay, don't before Stone Cold got over. Stone Cold was a heel before he got over. The Stone Cold gimmick, like Stone Cold was a heel. He was so over that he became a face. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying, but he wasn't one of he wasn't like doing the best heel work per
Look at his
se.
competition he had. The Rock and him was not a rising. It was better than the Hearts, who was boring.
I'm not
And
arguing
Shawn
that per
Michaels was
se.
the heel.
I'm not. Yeah, Shawn Michaels was a better heel than I think Stone Cold.
Now imagine if
When Stone,
Stone Cold had the guys that we not that. What if he had the guys like uh the guys now, or the guys during John Cena era, like the Chris Benoit's and all that, and he was heel.
but yeah,
It
but Kevin
depends on who
Owens,
you're across
right,
from. True,
But Kevin
you
Owens,
can't be a great
you
heel
if you
with
if you
with
look
a
at right,
lackluster Sergeant
right,
Slaughters and stuff like that.
but if you look at Kevin Owens, his catalog, you look at his history as a professional wrestler, he is a great heel
Because
in
he had
different
great
moments.
dance partners.
Stone Cold was in WCW and WWE. What are you talking about?
He didn't get no looks in WCW. That's why he left.
Easy, bro. But he was a heel. He came in as a heel. He came as a heel under a million. He was a heel. That Stone Cold gimmick. He debuted the Stone Cold gimmick as a heel. I mean, I'm
First
not
of
saying he
all,
was.
he
Let's make
became
it.
heel
Let me let me make
afterwards. He
this
was a
clear.
no. He was a tweener. He
He was
became
never.
a heel
He
when he
became a
said that
tweener when he
that
became over.
316 Bible verse.
He became a tweener. He became a tweener. He was definitely still a heel. That he became a tweener during the Bret Hart feud, and when Bret Hart came to heel and Stone Cold became a face during that WrestleMania match. Let's not do like he was a heel Stone Cold. Like he was a whole hit. Go back to Stone Cold prior to him going against Bret Hart. Going prior to he was a whole heel. He acted just
And
like a
who he
heel and
feud
everything.
with? Who was his feuds?
Um the he top of my
Can't
head.
say The
What
Rock because The Rock was a heel too.
I'm not arguing, bro. If you being a great heel, it doesn't matter who. don't get it twisted. Like things enhance and help. I'm not arguing that. Being a great heel, it doesn't matter who's your dance partner is. A great heel is a great heel. Like
Yeah.
for example, Jacob Fatu. He was a Jacob Fatu. He was like like that's it don't matter who's your dance partner is. You got
What
it.
you
And I'm
about to
not
say,
saying
Macadona?
I can go in different places. Exactly.
I'm about to say
That's a good.
because Macadona is a great wrestler.
I'm but Stone Cold was a great, and I'm not saying Stone Cold wasn't a great heel. I'm never. He definitely is a great heel, but I'm just saying over. I'm not. He's not a greater heel than Stone Cold.
Because he didn't have the right talent across from him in the writing.
That's not true, bro.
They did
Like,
not have freelance to do what they want. Stone
bro,
Cold and
El Generico. He made El Generico. By the way, this is when Sami Zayn wasn't even talking like that. He was like, it's the El Generico gimmick. He had that was one of the crazy greatest feuds in the past 25 years.
you know why?
Kevin, right? And he was a
Because they're
heel,
actual friends in real life, so they know each other,
bro.
bro.
You just making an excuse, bro. You just have
That's not an
that.
excuse.
Oh,
That's a fact.
so is that the same thing in your initial statement about dance partners, whatever the case may be? You say you need a same level of dance partner, but I'm just giving you examples of him being a super heel.
Dance partner
Like,
is not only wrestling; it has to do with chemistry. Who on camera does Stone Cold have as the baby face that he can go be a great heel against? You ain't say no fuse
I mean, he would, and then that's not. So he became. So when he became a heel again, why didn't it work as much?
because he got teamed up with Kurt Angle in the alliance.
And but all right, so bro,
They threw him in BS.
bro. So he was he. I don't know. I don't know because you. I don't know what you're trying to say then because that's like I
Okay,
think you
okay.
talking in circles.
I'm about
I
to
think
get
you're
you.
talking in circles because it's not about me getting me. You said you this. You said you need a good dance partner. So Stone Cold, when he became heel again, he had good dance partners, and then now you saying that. So I don't know what to say anymore. Like
Was DX second go around good of being faces?
second go around. Second go around of
When they came back to be a face, him and Shawn Michaels. Was that good? No. But when Triple H and the rest of them guys were faces, when DX turned on Vince and them, they became faces. Weren't they good?
you talking about
Yes.
When Shawn Michaels came back and with team over Triple H. You talking about that DX?
Yes. And they were faces.
Yes, there was good faces.
No, they was not. That shit was, I mean, that stuff was trash, bro.
That's your opinion. I mean, now you
The
just saying
hibachi
opinion,
scenes and the
but
horn
at that point,
swoggle.
you just that's just opinionated because it worked. They was selling a lot of merch. They was over with the crowd. They was good faces like the time. Like they
You
was
know
covered
why?
the video. They was covered. They was cover us one of the SmackDown versus Royal games. I mean, I
No,
don't. You
no,
don't
no. I'm
have to
saying, you
like
know
it. You
why?
don't have to
Because
like it.
who on Raw was more talented than them two? Who on Raw?
You talking about like Edge and like Randy Orton?
They were not on Raw. They was on SmackDown
I'm confused. Um,
in
who
2005, 2006.
that they didn't come back. That DA didn't come back like '09, bro. Like
Well,
'08,
oh
'09.
nine when they did the hibachi scene in the back, and it was with Crime Time and all that stuff on Raw, and
Who
they had
who
Eugene and all them.
who?
They didn't have nobody, bro, for Raw to sell. Everybody was on SmackDown.
That's not true. You had John Cena,
John Cena was on SmackDown in '09.
bro. No, he was not. You stopped watching, bro. Let's not forget you stopped watching. You probably forget getting stuff mixed up. Like
What are you talking
that's what
about?
I'm
Dave
trying to tell
Batista
you.
was the world champion
But
and all that.
the point is though, they still was good faces though. Mind you, this is Triple H where Triple H was a diabolical heel. One of the and this during this time period, um, basically when he became full time, right? Basically when basically the flip came when, in a sense of when he was feuding with John Cena, he was kind of a face, and the DX stuff, he became a face he became a face till he stopped being a full-time wrestler.
You think
Really.
he was a good face?
Yeah, he was a good face. I'm not. He's definitely. Don't let's not get it twisted. He was a way better heel than a face for sure, but he was still a good face. Let's not forget his SmackDown run was underrated. His SmackDown run was underrated when he was WWE champion. When he was on SmackDown, that was an underrated run for Triple H. A lot of people don't talk about that run when he was going against Vladimir Kozlov and he was Jeff Hardy and stuff like that. That was a decent feud. Um, he had some very good matches when he was a face. Like, too, that was like maybe like his best wrestling work as a wrestler, like the matches, whatever, during that time period. Um, I mean, hell, even when he was part time, whatever, when he would the Brock Lesnar stuff and all that, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying like there's and going back to Kevin Owens, like Kevin Owens is a good face too, but like some people, you know what I mean?
That's because they got more range now, bro.
I mean, people
Freedom
always
to do
have
what you
range. I
want.
mean, people always have range though.
Bro, if Vince wrote a script for you, you would have to do the script how he say it, when he say it, and all that.
I mean,
You
not
didn't have the
necessarily.
freedom unless you was a
Not
Triple
necessarily,
H
but not
or
but
certain people.
Kevin Owens kind of had that freedom though. Like they have a script, but then they still have to like they do their own stuff though. Like don't get it twisted. Like they still got
NXT is
scripts
different,
now.
bro. Shawn Michaels let them do what they want, bro.
Bro, CM Punk was doing what he wanted to do, bro. Stop it. If people do like John Cena, like you a certain level of an act, you get to do what you want to do to a certain degree, bro. Like
Right. But now, mostly all of them can do what they want, bro.
no, they don't, bro. No, they
I'm
don't.
talking about when you get the spotlight, just as long as
No,
you
they
don't mess up.
yeah, but they like people don't get even twisted. Like people still going off of scripts and stuff like that. Like you still gotta be good. Like the writing.
I'm saying you still gotta be now it's more you less it's more of your real actual self turned up than the actual character.
yeah,
Theatrics.
But Kevin Owens always doing that. I mean, that's why he had frictions with Vince McMahon because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but remember, even when Vince was there, Triple H took a hot and Stephanie took more reigns over what was going on the day to day than
Yeah, but
Vince.
Vince still had control of everything in the final say so.
Yeah, I'm talking about during the pandemic he did, but before that he was stepping back. You
Nah,
could see
bro.
it.
He
You could see
wasn't.
more Triple
I
H
mean,
influence, bro.
you just. I'm not a Triple. What do you mean? You see Triple H? You won't see Triple H more influence because he's doing that job. But Vince McMahon still had a final say so with anything though. Because remember, guess what though? He took Triple H. Remember, he took Triple H off of NXT. Let's not forget that. Like, all right, cool. Y'all losing these ratings and stuff like that. AEW, I'm taking your ass off. Even though NXT were doing good, that he was doing good, but oh, they losing ratings to AEW. I'm taking you off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Vince McMahon has an ego. You know, guys like that have the ego. You know what I mean? That Jerry Jones syndrome stuff. Like, they want all the credit. And if there's something that they don't like, you know what I mean? They want it on their own terms. You know what I mean? So you should, yeah, man. But yeah, though, man. But like, I don't know, man. Like I said, we just chopping it up, though, man. We chopping it up, we chopping it up, we chopping it up, man. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this every week. We're gonna try to do this every week. We going to TikTok too. Ralph, I know you got TikTok. We're gonna be on the TikTok. Let me, and you can be on your phone with that. Easily be on your phone with that. So let me, you know what I mean? We do the group chat. And you're gonna be on TikTok too, y'all. This Rumble the Ring on TikTok. Rumble the Ring. Um, New logo coming soon.
Real quick,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you think it's gonna be like three forms of the bloodline? The past Roman bloodline, the future,
Within
Jacob's
the-
bloodline, and the now solo bloodline?
I really don't know,
Because it
but
looks like that. They're moving towards like three versions of the bloodline: the past,
yeah,
present, and the future.
I will say this though, man. Stop bugging these Samoans like they black wrestlers though. That's what I do. Like that's you
Come
know what I
on,
mean.
man.
I blood like I'm not like you like they love the black coat. Listen, I ain't listen. I'm just saying though, bro. I'm just saying.
What
I'm just saying.
what makes it black culture? What are they doing that's quote
Saying
unquote
the
black
N
culture?
saying the N word.
Only person you heard saying nigga is
They all know Roman. Listen, they all say the N word.
Roman.
They all say the N word, bro. We're not doing that. And I ain't saying they racist. I ain't saying they racist. Listen, I'm not gonna say they racist, right?
You do know Polynesian is Asian, uh, black, and some other things.
Not for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns said that has not Polynesians is not descendant of Africans. He said
When
that
you
his own
say
self.
that,
He go look it up. I'm not BS. He said this. So that's if you so hey, you know what I mean? He
we
said this
did
though.
an
I'm
interview.
not. Yeah, it was like an interview, like article. I said he said it though. Like you can go look this up. I'm not making this up. But at the same time, you want it's like you want to get use all this black culture, and it's main. I would say mainly. I want to. And I want to put it on Roman Reigns per se because Roman Reigns, you know what I mean. He's more Samoan per se. I'm not. He's like okay, cool, but like the Usos, Jacob and Zilla and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not
You
saying
don't.
you can't
They
embrace.
just
I'm
being
not saying
themselves though.
I'm. I'm not saying you're not, but
You gotta understand. All these guys are not from Florida. They're not from nowhere but Cali. Cali's different. Cali
Uso
is a
from
different place.
Uso from Florida. No, I'm Jacob background crazy. I know Jacob Fatu background crazy, but
Jacob's from the Bay Area. The Usos is from Cali, and Zilla's from
no
Houston.
Uso from Florida, bro.
Oh, they not. They're born out Cali like The Rock. They moved to Florida, bro.
Not, I mean, bro. I'm not. I ain't say
Rikishi
where
is
they were
from
born.
California, bro.
I'm not. I'm not saying where they was born at, but they from Florida though. They from Florida dudes though.
Yeah, they moved there their high school years,
I'm just
but
saying they know
they're
Roman
originally
Reigns
from
from
Cali.
bro. They grew up with Roman Reigns.
They from San Francisco, bro.
Bro.
I
They
know they grew up
bro.
with them. They moved. Listen, when
Roman, bro, they was growing up with Roman Reigns when he was a kid. They was kids.
hold
Roman
on, listen,
Reigns,
listen, listen.
Listen, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, right, is from Florida. I'm not
Of
arguing who
course.
were born. I'm not arguing who was born where. I'm not arguing that because I'm born in like I'm born in Maryland, but I've been in Delaware majority of my life. So like that's not. I mean, it's like or half my life per se, or like
But
technically, but
but listen, Rikishi, his first run when he got fired, when he was wearing that mask and all that, and he
right,
was really acting himself when he was talking about how he was a gang and he got shot at that promo and all that. After he got fired his
right.
first run and went to WCW, they moved to Florida, bro. And they start seeing Roman Reigns more. And then years later they went to high school in Florida.
Yeah,
They're
I
from San
guess that.
Francisco, bro.
Yeah, but still though. I mean here. I mean, I guess in
That's
that
like you see how
sense.
the Rock. They say the Rock is from Florida. This man was born in Cali and stayed in Cali, and then moved to
Bro, he stayed.
Philadelphia
He
and in
played.
the outskirts of Philly, and then he
He
moved to
moved.
Florida
He
with
moved to
his
different
mom.
places. He was in different places. He wasn't just. I mean, he was
Yeah,
in
but he
different
was
places.
originally from California, moved to PA, moved to Philly, then he moved to somewhere out in the Poconos, and then he moved to Florida with his mom.
So you know what I mean. But I mean, all I'm saying is though, they Usos came in the WWE. It wasn't no that was not black culture. That was Samoan culture. I'm not saying they don't still use Samoan culture, but they came in. It wasn't no black culture when it came in. You know what I mean?
Because
That's
they
all I'm
cannot
saying.
be, they was not letting them be themselves, bro.
What do you mean that that's not who they themselves? I'm not saying I'm not saying they not being themselves, but I'm just saying WWE
Bro,
love
all
using
they did was
Samoan.
play football and
Hey,
listen to hip hop.
come on, man,
That's all they
come on,
did.
man, come on, man.
And have family reunions. That's not black culture enough for you?
I don't know. Rikishi didn't act like too cool outside of that. So let's not do that.
That's not true. When
Let's
Rikishi
not do
first
that.
came in, he had a
I
thug persona, bro. Acting like himself, bro.
man,
Did you see his old vignette? When he was
I
like, yo,
all them
when he was at his mom's house standing on the porch. First of all,
man.
the whole Jacob Fatu-ness is Rikishi.
I'm not saying you can't be yourself though, but it's like you're promote like it's like you're using a character, you're using black culture as your part of your character. Like, oh, I'll give you an example. Umaga. Umaga was that is a Samoan character. I don't know some Samoan. Yeah, Umaga probably was saying. I know for a fact Umaga was saying the N word. He being himself, whatever. But Umaga, okay, he's a Samoan bulldozer. He had the face paint with the, you know what I mean,
And you know
the
that's
tattoo.
stereotypical, right?
I mean, you can say it's
Who couldn't
stereotypical,
talk and all that. That's why it's so great that the bloodline is doing what they doing now because
man.
they were
I
just
mean,
enforcers back then. The
that's
whole
not, that's
Rikishi,
not, that,
that
that's
is
not true.
true.
That's
Ha-
not
ha-
true.
Haku.
That's not true.
And when they first, I'm
Haku,
talking about when they first came, bro. What are you
Haku,
talking about?
man. We,
What's the name?
I,
That bro, bro, they say that all the time in the old WWE DVDs. How they was just enforcers and as a the dumb Samoan gonna beat you up. That's what they was betrayed
I, I'm,
as.
not- I'm not saying that's not the case. Let me make that clear. I'm definitely not saying that's not the case, but we're not going to act like. I mean, we're not gonna act like motherfucker was getting used. Though. We're not gonna act like
Before it
Yokozuna
was The
didn't.
Rock,
Man,
they had
they had
nobody other than
Yokozuna.
Pia
They had
Maravilla to
they,
look up to, bro.
they had Yokozuna.
Yokozuna was Asian. They made him Asian. He was
Man,
not
hey,
Samoan.
that made it work.
No, 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 no.
It
That's
worked.
what that was stupid because you made this man forget his old culture.
He didn't
That's
forget
what
his culture, like, but his gimmick was a. I mean, his gimmick was a sumo wrestler. To be fair, I mean, granted, he
Rosie.
was built in
You talk
Japan.
about Umaga, Rosie and Jamal. What do you mean? That's their real selves, hyped up. That's Umaga real self
What
when he
is the
was with
okay? But the point
Rosie.
is, I'm not saying Jey Uso don't be their real self though. But now Air Force, you wrestling the Air Force Ones and all like I'm not saying like they're not who they are. But my point is though, WWE they love you and see Samoans.
But when your goat do it, it's cool though.
Who my go do it?
John Cena, your goat, John Cena do it.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
he
make it
listen to hip
oh,
hop and all that.
let's do this though, right? And that's a fair point to a certain degree. That's definitely a fair point because that's like okay, R Truth was doing Ben was doing that per se, right? That's a fair point. That's definitely is a fair point, but like I mean that got him over, and guess what? He still incorporated that because he loves rap. I mean he loves rapping,
But he
but
stopped doing that when he got red hot though.
I
Super
mean
Cena and all that.
yeah, but the Doctor of Thugonomics, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. I'm not. I don't think nobody's gonna argue that though.
But these guys are actually being themselves.
Man, I hear you,
Hyped
bro.
up.
I hear you. I mean,
It's
I
just
hear
a
you though,
fact
man.
though.
I hear you. It's just like I'm just saying. And John Cena is not my goat. Let's make that clear. He's not my goat. But the point is, I mean, that's a fair. You can say that. I'm not. But we calling it all Julia with the braids. Julia wearing braids. I said the
Who?
same when Julia wearing braids and shit. The wrestler Julia, she wear braids and shit. Like, bro, you
What?
not. I mean,
Come
she
on,
wear braids.
now you taking it
I
too
mean,
far.
come on, bro. I'm
Braids?
just being honest. And you know what I mean? So Ruka. I can say so Ruka. The only time she claimed to be black when somebody questioned her blackness. So like you know what I mean? So like
Bro,
I can go
she
on.
always said she was Samoan
No,
black,
she
bro.
don't. No, so Ruger, no, so
When
Ruger.
she was on the
Only time
independent scene, she said the same thing,
I
bro.
said so Ruger, I said so Ruger. What are you talking about? So Ruger, never so Ruger. Only time she so Ruger. Only time she mentions herself being black is when people question her blackness. When people say, "Oh, she's black," I ain't like people question her
But
blackness.
why?
She don't
First
talk
of
about.
all, why you gotta wear that? Who you,
It's
bro?
not okay.
He's a
The
wrestler's
Samoans,
indicate.
the Samoans do it all the time. So let's not do that. Everybody else do it all the time. So why we like? Come on, it's no issue when everybody else do it. But like, come on, like even
Issue
WWE, they
doing
barely
what?
mention the WWE barely mention Juneteenth. They barely mention all these like Black History. They don't care about Black History, man. That's a whole
What?
other thing. They don't care
What are
about
you
Black
talking,
History.
bro? Vince McMahon is the only one that every freaking Martin Luther King Day have a tribute for him.
Man, stop.
I don't see AEW do it.
I
I don't
don't
see
know.
no
I don't
other
know what
companies
tribute.
do it.
I don't know what Martin Luther King tribute to
The
necessarily talking
NBA
about.
barely do it. What are you talking about?
I
Every
don't know
time it's
what.
Martin Luther King birthday,
I don't
they have
know.
they
Right,
have a I have his dream speech and all this stuff, bro.
man.
Before
Stop.
Monday Night Raw or SmackDown
I'm
or
not saying
any
I'm
day
not
his
saying they
birthday
never
falls
did it.
on. What are
I'm
you
not
talking
saying
about?
never. I'm not saying I never said it. Let's if you really want to be honest, bro.
They've been doing
Let's
that for
not.
decades, brother.
If you really want to be honest, bro. If you really want to keep it a being, don't compare AEW how they treat black wrestlers compared to WWE. It's not even close. Let's not play that game. Please
Shit,
not
look,
play that game.
shoot,
Please
look what they got. What's
please
his
not
name
play that
on?
game. You can say everything you want.
What's
Please,
his name?
yo,
The boy used to be with you know what I'm talking about.
bro, don't do it.
Who
Don't
used
I
to
know
be with what's the name?
don't do it. Don't do
With
it. Don't do it.
Bobby Lashley. Look how they treated him.
No, okay. That I am questioning
But
like
he
what's the
over though.
direction. No, I'm questioning. I am questioning what they're doing with the Hurt Syndicate right now. Okay, that's fair.
No, I'm talking about look,
That's
what's the
fair. No,
bull name?
come
Be
on,
like
Swerve. Okay,
last sleep. Leo Rush. Look how they got Leo Rush.
Lil Rush doing a good thing right now.
Like a
He's over right
gargoyle.
now. He over.
But he's over,
He
like you saying.
But it's good. But he getting utilized his good shit though. He's being
That's
utilized
not
more
good.
than
That's
bro.
pathetic.
Bro. That's a gimmick, bro. It's not a typical. It's not a typical thug gimmick either though. Like he's a black character. He's a black character. It ain't no typical thug or the typical black gimmick WWE has for people too. That's why I like it also. Because like and like you said, shout out to Leo Rush. Cause he been doing this gimmick in the Indies, right? So this not a new gimmick. This is what he came up with, right? This is not an AW thing. This is a gimmick. The Black Heart gimmick is something that he came up with himself and he wanted to do. And AEW let him do that, and he's over now. And look, he's being utilized way more than WWE ever did. You know what I mean? And he's a talented wrestler. Um,
That's a lie. That's a lie more than WWE. Well, he was the best
please,
cruiserweight. Stop it. Stop it.
bro, don't do that.
He was the best cruiserweight in the other than Enzo. What are we talking about?
Hey,
And
don't,
the other
don't do
black
that.
dude with the long
Right, and
dreads.
then, but right, and I'm not saying, and yeah, the NXT stuff was good in the cruiserweight division. I'm not denying that, but okay, when he got in the main roster, oh, he's just a manager,
No, he
and he
wasn't.
was
He
a
putting
good
on great matches, cruiserweight division matches that sometimes lead it off Raw. What are we talking about?
bro. That's all you talk about. But Leo Rush and he's been utilized more. You don't watch AEW like that, but he's been
He
utilized more in
hasn't been
AEW.
utilized more because he ain't been there more. He ain't even been there longer. So how he been utilized more?
I don't know. I gotta double check that, but
Leo Rush was
but
in WWE for like 3 years.
he's been in AEW a little bit longer or the same amount, if I'm not mistaken. But Leo Rush
No,
been
he got the
utilized more.
AEW last year.
No, he been in AEW before last year. I don't know, like he been on and off AEW per se, but I don't know. Like the point is, he been utilized more. I can go eat Swerve Strickland. You know what I mean? Swerve Strickland. He was an AEW World Champion, and he was a great AEW World Champion. Let's keep it a stack, man.
Okay, but they had other
Let's keep it a
talents.
stack.
They
Let's
just
keep
ain't
it a
see what
stack.
they saw in him.
Kevin Knight,
Who?
which Kevin Knight, um, Mara Sade boyfriend,
I don't
Kevin
know them.
Knight, Kevin Knight. I recommend you to watch some AEW, bro. Please watch because you won't be disappointed. I don't watch some AEW. You're not gonna be disappointed. Watch
No,
Kevin
well, we
Knight.
was just talk. We was just on former WWE stars as an AEW said they using them more.
No, I'm saying no. We're talking about. I'm saying black wrestlers are being utilized more in AEW. And they're doing better than
Which other
WWE
of them
ever
getting
has.
utilized more than Trick Williams? I'll wait.
Swerve. First of all, Swerve is a main eventer. Let's start there. Let's start there. Kevin Knight is in bigger spots than Trick Williams. That's That's another person.
What you talking about? The
You
U.S.
got
Other than CM Punk and Cody with the Randy stuff and the Sammy stuff, Trick Williams is the hottest on the show.
I'm not arguing that.
You take out the
I'm
stars.
not arguing
Hold
that.
on. You take out all them name brand guys who've been there 10 plus years.
Right. I'm not arguing that.
The newest,
Okay.
out of
What's
the
your point?
newest, Trick Williams
But what's your point?
is the hottest black male.
What's your point? Because I'm just saying. I'm telling
Ain't
you.
none of them hotter
But
than them. You talking about
but
guys who've
but
been there 10 plus years.
but Lil
Haven't
Yachty is the
Swerve
one.
been in the
But
industry 10 plus years?
hold up. But Lil
I'm talking about
Yachty.
up and coming.
I
Trick is
mean,
up and coming.
no,
Still.
you changing the conversation. The conversation is this: AEW have utilized black talent better than WWE has. So let's not do that. Let's please not try to argue. Please let's not argue
But you're
that.
talking about guys who have foot in the game for 10 plus years already. I'm talking about,
Kevin Knight doesn't have 10 plus years in the game. Kevin,
okay,
like,
well, he's
what are you
not doing
talking
more
about?
than what's his name? Trick Williams.
Yes, he is. What are you
How
talking
when
about?
Trick Williams is on,
All right,
he's on what's bro, Trick
Kevin Knight.
Williams. Hold on, Trick
Kevin
Williams is doing national TV stuff.
Kevin Knight is on national TV, bro.
What
What are
is
you
he
talking
doing?
about?
Is he
Kevin
on
Knight was
any
on.
juices? Is he on any Boost Mobile and all these commercials type stuff?
I mean, no. I
No.
mean, no. He's not because WWE is a bigger machine. Like, no,
No,
he's
no,
not
no,
going.
no. We ain't doing that
Like,
because AEW got the same potential to do
I'm not
things.
arguing. I'm not arguing about like that type of stuff, right?
You
But
got NFL backing you,
we talking
NFL
about
franchise.
we talking about
You're talking about
we're
utilization.
talking listen we
Publicity
talking
comes
about
into
we
utilization too, sir.
no
It's
we're
not
not doing
just in
because
ring;
yes
it's
it
the
do
whole
yes it does
package.
we talk you mean the whole cause it don't you realize it don't all those commercials don't mean shit when you got Lil Yachty wrestling Baron Corbin at Saturday Night Main Event, so let's not play that game.
It does
Come
because
on, they
Lil
don't play
Yachty
that
just
game.
brung
Oh,
a million plus
whoa,
fans over
whoa.
there to watch Trick
That
Williams
that's
and watch the product.
that's whack though. That's whack.
That's not whack because it's
That's
all
whack.
about eyes on the product.
And that's what killing. That's gonna be the downfall of
It's
this
not
TKO
though.
era because you have all these celebrities. And let's make this shit clear because this is WWE. This is not new when it comes to celebrities
But Rick Ross can
wrestling.
be with the Hurt Syndicate though. Get out of here,
Is
bro.
so let me hold on. Is Rick Ross wrestling? Is Rick Ross wrestling? Yes or no?
Shaquille O'Neal did.
That's one.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
it was.
that's one. That's one.
So AEW ain't had no celebrities wrestling.
What's the big boom in AJ, the Costco boys, whatever. But that being said too, they wrestle on the dark matches on pay-per-views. I'm
It
saying this
don't
is what
matter.
I'm
They
saying.
still got
No,
eyes on
no,
them.
but the point, bro.
They're
But
still bringing their fan base to it.
but here's the
Don't they sell?
issue.
Don't they show
No, but
Conway
here's
and all
the
them every night?
no, but here's the issue. But here's the issue, right? We talk about Illa Dragunov not being utilized, right?
Go ahead.
You
Fact.
literally talk about Illa Dragunov not being utilized, right? You have ideas of how Yachty wrestle Baron Corbin. Okay, here's the thing about bringing eyes to the scene. Yeah, Lil Yachty been there. He's been on TV. Well, how many hours you want him to do? I'm not. If I'm a professional wrestling fan. I'm not. You trying to tell me as a wrestling fan? You trying to tell me that watch the product, that invest in the product, whatever the case may be, that you had no ideas to do with Ilya Dragunov, but you have an idea to book as Little Yachty for Baron Corbin.
So Lil Yachty
Like,
not
come
gonna
on,
bring. Hold
bro.
on, real
That's
quick.
not the point. That's
Is
not the
Lil Yachty
point,
gonna
bro.
bring more people
That
to buying WWE
all right, cool.
2K28? Yes or no? Or 27? Whatever it is. Yes or no?
That okay, yes. Let's go with your logic. Let's go with your logic. Yes, more than Ilya Dragunov.
No, no, no.
So that being said, more no, yes,
Go ahead.
yes, more than Ilya Dragunov. Say that then. Say that
So
more
you
than a
think
guy like
Ilio
Ilya
Drag?
Dragunov. More
Didn't
than
we
the
see
Camelo
Ilio
Hayes.
Dragunov versus Baron Corbin before?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm
So
just
you think
saying.
he
Yeah,
will be in that spot with Trick Williams?
why not though? I'm just giving you an example.
What do
Like
they
Camelo
have in
Hayes.
common? Trick Williams and Ilio Drag.
I
What
give you another
chemistry they
example.
have other than fighting each other?
I give you another example. They have a good chemistry. They last match they had, Dragon over Trick Williams was
I said
phenomenal.
other
That
than
was
fighting each other. So
what do you
so Yachty
mean?
can talk on the mic.
All
You
right.
just said Ilio Dragno couldn't talk on the mic, right?
I never said he couldn't talk on the mic.
You said he's not the best at it.
I said oh, you can talk on the mic and not be the best at it. It's levels, bro.
Is your
Like just be,
whose profession is to talk on the mic?
Sami
Lil
Zayn can talk.
Lil
Sami
Yachty, no,
Zayn can.
Lil Yachty or Dragunov.
I'm gonna say Dragon off,
What? Lil Yachty get paid the rap, to talk on the mic.
bro. You was sad right. So you care about celebrity wrestling more than
No,
you
no, I'm
rather
making
than
an
you rather
example
care
of. Go
you
ahead.
rather care, but you okay, but you these name, but there's a bunch of these people that not getting you. They're prioritizing bullshit, right? 'Cause that's what they do. They're prioritizing bullshit, and these wrestlers that have good talent is getting released or not being utilized, right or wrong. They spend these money, right? Because
How
Yachty's
you
not
know if
cheap.
Lil Yachty getting paid though?
Hold on. Rob, we not if we're gonna have like Rob, you're not now you're not being like are we gonna have an honest conversation or not? Like you're not now you're just not being
Not
honest.
everybody who step foot in that ring get paid, bro.
But now okay, we can move on. You're not being honest then.
I am being
Rob,
honest.
Rob, that's not
He
you're not
probably
being
is,
honest.
but
All right,
everybody don't
no,
get paid though to step in the
that's
ring.
not okay, cool. But how many Rob, you're not being Rob. If we're
No,
gonna
you're not looking
have a
at it
real
from all landscape.
If we're gonna have a real dialogue, you're not being honest. You trying to tell me Lil Yachty is gonna do stuff to WWE for free? He's getting paid, bro. Like he getting Grant, don't get it twisted. He loves the product and stuff like that, but he's getting paid. Let's not do that, please. Come on, Rob. Like you're not now because you that's when you know you're wrong. That's when you know you just want to be. I don't know.
I'm
You
not
want to be on that side arguing, but you come on, bro. That's just
I'm
like
not
you.
wrong. I'm just saying, do you think everybody who really step foot in the ring always get paid?
What do you
This
mean
don't
in the
pertain to
ring? What do
Yachty.
you mean? What do you mean in the ring? Like, be specific. What you talking about? We talking about professional wrestling. What do you mean by in the ring?
For WWE, if somebody call you up for a favor, do you think they always want
What do
money?
you mean by a favorite? What do you mean by a favorite? Yeah, it's about bro. Because guess what? You want to use my likeness.
You want to know why? That's
What do you want
BS.
to
Because The
you want to
Rock
use
came back and he didn't get paid a cent.
any bro? He's part of TKO, but he's part of TKO board. He so the money, the revenue that WWE making, he's technically making it off the so
No, I'm talking
the
about as
back
a
end and stuff
talent.
like that.
As a talent, he got paid zero.
I don't. I do. Is that a fact though, bro? Even if that is true though, he's part of the TKO board. So whatever comes in the back end, he gets paid up. Like so that's not. That's a like. Come on, that's nasty to even use that because he literally works for TKO. You know what I mean? And I don't even know that even true or not though, right? But like that's like the point. The point is though, Yachty is getting paid a lot of money. Like Yachty, like let's be real, Yachty getting paid a lot of money. These celebrities out there, Jelly Roll, nobody asked for no fucking Jelly Roll tag team match with Pat McAfee. Like Pat McAfee's getting paid. Like These guys are getting paid to be there, right? And guess what? And you
I
be seeing
guess you
all these
mad at Jalen
releases.
Brunson and Tyler.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah, absolutely. Because that's just bullshit. Because I'm not. Listen, let's make this shit clear. WWE always do the celebrity stuff. Always since like I'm. Listen, I understand that. Now they're doing too much with it now. Where it's like this is like a recurring thing now, right? And it's a problem. We understand this is sports entertainment, but now you now is like it's bullshit, bro. Like because like nobody
I
paid
think
to
he's
see
only
that,
saying
bro.
that right now because of Yachty. Because he's the only celebrity right
I
now.
said it. I literally said about Jelly Roll. That's Jelly Roll. Pat McAfee shit is bullshit. That shit is bullshit, bro. I'm sorry.
You ain't say
Then
that
you
shit
got
about
fucking
Logan
Ryan
Paul
Garcia.
and Bad Bunny because
But
they actually wrestling.
I don't have no problem with the Bad Bunny shit because that's like Bad Bunny is not a recurring thing, and it made sense at that time of you
Huh?
know what I mean.
A pay per view
I'm not mad.
match.
I'm not mad at a one time thing. I'm saying for
One
little
time
y'all.
he
Okay,
wrestled like five, six matches.
hold on, and those were big time matches though. He had a WrestleMania match in a match at Puerto Rico.
That tag
We
team
talking about we're
match.
talking. Hold on. That match, what the tag team match at WrestleMania, right? That was a WrestleMania match. When it comes to WrestleMania, core, okay, cool. That's the WWE does, right? We
Shouldn't
see
have been
matchup with
Evil Dragon spot.
bro. You want or you want to be disingenuous about it because that's not the issue at hand though. We're talking about a tag. We're talking about WrestleMania where it's two nights where there's a bunch of matches on the card, right? That being said, Bad Bunny only had two matches. Logan Paul right now is literally is an active wrestler. He don't wrestle on be on TV all the time per se, but he's literally you know what I mean. He's part of the program,
I'm
right?
pointing exactly that
And he
some celebrities have a passion for
yeah,
this,
but I'm not okay. Cool. But
and they're
that being
good at it.
said, Yachty's not good. So let's not like
How do
Yachty's
you
not
know?
good.
We ain't even see him fight.
All right, bro, you got it.
What if he
Yachty's
put on a
good.
good match? What you gonna say?
Yachty's good. Okay, y'all
No, I'm asking. What, bro? Come on. If he put
he's
on a
not
good
gonna
match,
be
what you gonna
good.
say?
It's not gonna be good. So
Why you down in it?
he's
What
not
if he
gonna be
do?
good.
What if he
He's
did
not
though?
gonna be good. We gonna
Just
watch it. We gonna see.
no. I'm just saying. Just what if, bro? If it was good, what you gonna do?
I'll give credit due, but you're being you're being nasty for no reason because you're a WWE
That's not
loyalist.
being nasty. I'm just saying we
You're
haven't
being
seen him fight
nasty.
yet. All
You
we seen
being
him with was
nasty.
hit Baron with a kendo stick.
You being nasty because you're a WWE loyalist.
Wait, he
Because
been in there. He been active for like 5 months, right?
who
Yachty. He been on camera for like 5 months, right?
something like that, sure. But I'm just saying you're being nasty
You
for no
don't think all
reason.
that time he been
Well,
training like Bad Bunny and them?
maybe. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but the point is, though, you're being nasty because you're pro WWE. You don't watch
That's
nothing
not
else.
nasty.
You're pro WWE. You don't like watching nothing else. You know what I mean? You're pro WWE, which is hey. I'm not. If you like WWE product, that's cool. I'm not. That's fine. But you're not being honest about the product right now because
No, you just try to give Ilio Dragunov Yachty spot.
but that's okay. Carmelo Hayes. Why Carmelo Hayes can't be in that spot? Because at the end of the
Because
day,
Carmelo Hayes, they trying to use that shit for, I mean that stuff for WrestleMania or something. For the
how
title
long?
or something. It's a payoff.
So
All this is for payoffs.
WrestleMania,
That's a
WrestleMania is
money making
really
feud.
WrestleMania is next year.
Correct.
So you trying to tell me they can't feud on and like that's the point I'm
It's
trying to
gonna make
get.
it
And that's
less
a
interesting. Why you think they threw
all right,
somebody
bro.
else in the mix before it was Baron Corbin? Who
But
was it? To
even
keep
with
them
that,
away from each other.
so why Trick Williams can't get his rematch for the belt at Saturday Night Main Event? Why Trick Williams?
Because that's gonna be a pay-per-view instead of Saturday night.
And why have the match like this? But you're
They're stalling it out. They don't want to put it on
that's a
SmackDown.
key. But
They don't
that's
want to
all
put
right.
it
But
on free 99 TV.
we can
They
move.
want it to
We
be a
that's
money
cool.
making match.
That's cool. And, we can move on because that's like that because that's like you give. all I'm saying, you prioritizing
You gotta think like a booker, bro. You
entertainment.
can't think like a
You.
fan.
That's cool, and that's why I prefer AEW other companies than
Why?
WWE.
Because
That's
they give
cool
you
because
the pay per view match a
because I
thousand
watch wrestling
times.
because I watch wrestling. I'm not here to watch Lil Yachty. If I want to listen to Lil Yachty, I'll listen to his music.
This
And
is
I'm
not
not. And
about
I'm that.
Yachty. It's about the
It is
feuds.
though. It is though because like I said before, you're not building
For
feud.
all
That's the
that, why
part.
would you bring Barry Corbin
Come
back
on,
to put
come
him in the
on,
match
come on.
versus
We're
Trick?
not
Why
talking
you
about
couldn't just
Baron
do it,
Corbin.
Carmelo? Then
But we're not talking Barry Corbin though. We're talking about people like Lil Yachty. You have no issue with Lil Yachty and Jelly Roll and these guys constantly getting put in these programs and taking opportunities away from motherfuckers that working hard that's really doing this shit. Like that's cool. If you want to, that's fine.
once again, how
That's
is
fine.
Yachty taking the opportunity away?
That's fine. Because like I said before, you want Trick Williams was a big star, but you're not going to use him at Saturday Night Main Event. We all agree that Trick Williams is a big star, right? But guess what? You need more clicks and
So
views
you
and shit
don't
like
think he's
that.
gonna be
No.
involved in the match?
I'm not saying he's not gonna be involved in the match, but why he can't be in the match? Period. Come on, that shit whack,
I
bro.
don't
That
know.
shit
Maybe he's
whack.
dealing with an injury or
That
something. I
shit
don't
whack.
know.
That shit whack, bro. I'm sorry, that shit whack. That's why I said people like we here like that shit is whack, bro. I'm sorry. Like you said before, like 'cause when I watched WWE at its peak and they didn't do shit like that. I'm sorry, shit whack. Like you know what I mean?
Because they couldn't
You
book
got
the
Ron, you
famous
got Ron,
celebrities back then.
you got Ron Garcia attacking, come out of nowhere attacking because he's part of TKO. Oh, he got Ron Garcia attacking freaking Dan Housen and shit like that. Like shit whack, bro. Like that shit whack. I'm sorry, that shit whack, bro. All that celebrity, too much celebrity. It's too much celebrities in WWE right now. Part of the program, bro.
Dan
Sorry,
Houser,
shit
he's
whack.
and salute to him for being performing his dreams, but he's whack.
He
We
over
don't need
though.
that supernatural gimmick type of stuff no more.
He over though, so it don't matter.
Okay, so Yachty's
He
over too.
over.
So that don't matter.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's whatever. That's whatever.
And
Dan
Dragon
Housen
off
is
wasn't
good.
over.
That's cool. I mean, that's your opinion. He wasn't over, but like he would put on bangers every week defending the U.S. title.
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody they like more entertainment than they wrestling sometimes.
That's cool. Hey, that's cool. And
When you
see,
can't talk,
that's
you can't be
why people
realistic
for
like the
and hey,
bloodline.
that's cool. You care. Listen, you care about entertainment. I care about wrestling. That's cool.
No,
That's
I
your
care
bit.
about
Oh
both.
no, no, hold on, no. What you prefer more? You prefer entertainment more than the wrestling. That's fine. That's just leave it.
Me,
Let's just keep it at that.
I like people who can perform, like
That's
talk and
cool.
stuff.
No, that's fine. And that's fine. But the little guy. But guess what? I care about the because you could talk all you want to. That Uso match is fucking trash. That's all I know. You can
That
talk all you
what?
want to. That Uso match we saw a couple years ago was trash.
What Uso match?
The singles match they had, Jimmy and Jay, that joint was trash.
Just because it was rushed.
Man, regardless, that was a bad joint. Regardless of how whatever rushed or whatever, that was their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, bro. Like and like I said, that's why I really like you said, man, go try out AEW. But I'm not listen. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. I ain't trying anything wrong. Try something, watch some AEW. You like you said, you can see banger matches. You know this. We watch it on Discord.
Who the
We had
best
to
talker
watch
in
all this,
AEW, bro?
and they talk too. And the crazy thing,
I
they
said,
talk
who's the best
too.
talker in AEW? I'm
Who's the
asking.
best talker in AEW? I don't know.
Who's
I
their
may say
Roman
MJ.
Reigns?
They don't have a Roman Reigns. They
You know
don't
what
need
I
a Roman
mean? Their
Reigns.
quarterback.
They don't have a Roman Reigns per se, because like it's a different company.
They don't have a quarterback.
What you mean they don't have a quarterback? They got a bunch of quarterbacks. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I don't know who exactly the face is because there's so many tough guys. But you have in different levels
Bro,
where they're
who's
not
the
in that
draw, bro? Who's the biggest draw?
the biggest draw. Probably maybe John Moxley, maybe Kenny Omega. I don't know. Maybe John Moxley. Maybe right now John Moxley. But the point is though, like you watch AEW, you getting your money's worth every single time. That's why the WWE shit. Like, I'm not saying WWE got. And let me make this clear. WWE do have some good stuff on a program and stuff like that. But like that being said, too, it infuriates to me as a wrestling fan that I'm seeing a little more loyalty than Jordan Grace. That pissed me off because I'm not here to. I'm a WWE fan. I'm not here to see y'all prioritize Lil Yachty more than Jordan Grace when it comes to the professional wrestling world. I have a problem with that. I have a problem, y'all. More invested in the Jelly Roll than the Jordan Grace. I have a problem with that.
So,
You get what I'm
so,
saying? I have a
so
problem with that.
AEW reminds you of WCW and WWE Attitude Era.
No, it doesn't. That shit, AEW not WCW at all. AEW is AEW.
No, did you hear what I said? I said, do AEW remind you of WCW and
No,
WWF Attitude
no,
Era?
no. It's just totally different.
What
It's
what
totally
what
different.
what draws you
It's
to it?
different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different for one. It's different style of wrestling. It's different styles of wrestling per se, different outlooks and different philosophies, different landscapes. Because WWE right now wasn't the same level as it was back in the day. Believe it or not, even though WWE was the biggest company in the world, wrestling company in the world, WWF at the time, whatever, right? But it wasn't as global as you see today, right? And WCW, so that's why WCW was able to catch up and surpass them globally in a sense, right? You know what I mean? Or just in the United States, if you can say, right? But at the same time, they I think they had the same global reach too, though, right? Um, or they had the same or surpassed them global reach, and for a fact they did surpass them in the United States, right? As a company, right? WCW at the time. That's the difference when it comes to the landscape and the style of wrestling is different. You know what I mean? Like WCW don't have the same philosophy as an AEW do. You know what I mean? They just don't. And like AEW focus on more of the just the wrestling part. Like you going, don't get it twisted. You're going to see promo people cutting promos and stuff like that, right? Because that's still part of professional wrestling, right? I understand that. I don't mind you caring about the entertainment and promo stuff. I don't. That's your style. I like. So I'm not saying I don't watch that style too. I like that style, but if you're watching AEW, be prepared to watch nonstop, full out on action wrestling. You know what I
So
mean?
let me ask you a question. If AEW Dynamite moved to Monday nights on the same channel,
Right.
what are you watching? Netflix or AEW?
I'm watching AEW. But generally
Overall,
speaking, yeah, I'm watching AEW. Yeah, I'm
every
watching.
week for a whole year.
I'll watch AEW. Where I flip back. Hey,
No, no,
shout
no,
out
no.
to
You gotta choose one.
shout out. I choose AEW. Shout out to Hitman X, man.
Blue Hair
Appreciate
Man.
for the 1999. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man.
So
Salute
for
to
a
you,
whole
though, man.
365 days, you're watching AEW.
Absolutely. Because I prefer AEW over WWE. If you actually just because guess what, Roman Reigns not on Raw every time, every night,
No,
and
just say he
and
was.
and you can't. That's okay. Well, still, I was still. He's not wrestling every night either. Okay, so
No, I'm just saying. In a perfect world, he was there doing everything every Monday.
oh yeah, he's just there. He's just there because even the best of wrestler every. But I'm saying, yeah, I still take AEW because guess what? I'm gonna see more variety than what Raw can give me. You know what I mean? When it comes to tag team wrestling, trios matches, I can see a hardcore match. I can see a whole hardcore match on you know what I mean on Dynamite. You know what I mean? I can see wrestlers that I don't typically see.
All you want to see
In,
dudes stable with each other and all that, huh?
I mean, I didn't say that's gonna be over time, but that's a thing that you know what I mean, or a hardcore match or a ladder match, whatever case may be. Um, that you're going to, or just a fire match. You know what I mean?
What
Fire
new
matchups.
what nuance are they bringing to wrestling?
Just
Because in
we're
wrestling,
the best. We're the best
real quick,
wrestler. We're
in
the best
wrestling,
wrestler.
everything is reincarnated. Everything is duplicated. What
I mean,
what new
what that
things are
supposed to
they
mean?
bringing?
What that supposed to mean though?
No, no, I'm just saying
I
because
mean, what you mean new thing they supposed to bring? I mean, wrestling. I mean, yeah, you said what you said, but like, what that supposed to mean? It's
no, I'm
about
saying what intrigues you. That's unique.
There's
That's something
better
that you never seen in another wrestling
AEW
company.
AEW as of right
Because it
now.
sounds real quick. It sounds like they're
AEW.
incorporating from the Indies,
I
WCW,
mean,
WWE, and creating
we're here,
things and making their own thing,
I mean, yeah, but
putting it all
if you
together.
watch, but you don't watch AEW, so that's why like
I have
it's hard to
before.
really explain. But you're not really if you're not really given a chance to really watch it though. If you watch it with like I'm telling you, if you watch AEW, you know what I mean. Every Wednesday, or try to catch up, whatever, or in Saturday Night Collision, you know what I mean. Or you watch the part, you know, if we doing the watch out parties or we doing the pay per views, whatever, right? You kind of will understand, you know what I mean. That like when you watch a pay per view and you know this for yourself because you've been in them, you getting banger after banger matches, right? And you getting your money's worth. And let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way a stack though. These WWE PLEs been mid like since they've been on ESPN. Let's keep it a stack. These ESPN PLEs is like been mid at best.
I ain't been watching because I ain't got. That's why I've been asking you for links and stuff.
Hey, you know, hey, but
I don't have
I'm
ESPN.
you bet, but the point is though. But the point is though, you ain't missing out on nothing, and you know you're not missing out on nothing because we be talking about it, right? I'm not saying it ain't been no good match at all, but you got 10-minute matches, you got 5 matches on the card, and like all of them besides the main event, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like
But
I only
let's go back to the unionization. If these guys, how come guys are flip flopping back and forth to companies? If just from this side of AEW guys are going back to WWE,
that's always been the thing though. Let's not do
but
that.
you just say unionize Charlie, but they went over there for a greener pasture,
But
and they're
they
not
always
getting
do
what they
that.
want.
That's but I mean that's
I'm
the
just talking
business
about from an
though.
AEW lens. Why is
I
that?
mean,
If you're saying that grass is greener on that side,
well, here's the thing.
from a fan's perspective.
I'm gonna give you Rusev at the time with Mero. He was utilized greatly. If you look at his run, right? He really didn't even lose like that. He had creative differences, right? Even though he was utilized greatly, like he only lost like a couple times, right? And he had creative differences per se, right? He didn't want to lose per se. You know how that go. He go to WWE. Hey,
No,
you
let's
know what I
just stick on
mean?
the AEW side. No. I'm trying to see your
No,
lane.
I mean, what you mean by my lens though? Like,
I'm
why
saying,
people?
like you're saying, guys are is greener on that side for wrestlers.
I didn't say necessarily green on the side. Everybody's side
I'm
is
saying you're saying from a
everybody.
fan perspective, it looks better and
This is
it's
this is what I'm
crisp
saying.
on TV.
If you like professional wrestling, right? If you like professional wrestling, you like in ring wrestling, right? We love the Shawn Michaels, we love the Jeff Hardys, we love
Yeah,
the the Eddie Guerreros. If you love that style, if you love wrestling, the AEW is there for you. You love all different styles of wrestling, right? Go watch AEW. You know what I mean? Because they have it all there for you.
and that's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Why are some of their top signings going back to where they started, or going somewhere else, or
But you
even
gotta
quitting the
give me,
business?
but give me an example because I gave you one. I just gave you one. What are the examples you want to use?
What's his
Because
name left and went back? Charlotte Andrade. He left, went back, and whatever. Okay, he's back there now, but
he
he
back
left.
there. And Jeff Jarrett did the same shit. But the point is though, I
Jeff
mean
Jarrett's different,
Andrade,
bro. He's just doing this
yeah,
for the fun of it.
but no, he was doing that for money. Bro, the point is the point is he had his reasons though. He was going back and forth during time during that attitude era. He was going back and
No. I'm
forth.
just talking about right now. Right now.
I'm just giving you example of like when two companies are like that, like things like that happen. But the
Oh,
point is
Jeff got.
Andrade,
Oh, real quick. You watched
Andrade,
Dark Side of the Ring with Jeff Jarrett?
yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Yeah,
He got like
yeah,
three
that was good.
episodes. But go ahead, bro.
But the point is though, we may review that too though. I gotta watch all of it though. We may review that. Um, it's a late review, but we still do it though. Why not? Like a up, probably do like a recording. It's a side note, but yeah, but Andrade he didn't like how he was getting used in WWE. Um, and then you know what I mean. He went back to AEW. I don't think with no hard feelings when he left AEW too. I felt though he looked at an opportunity. You know what I mean? Because he was married. He was still married to Charlotte at the time. You know what I mean? He was still married with Charlotte at the time. He saw an opportunity for him, and it didn't work out. And he just went back to AEW. You know what I mean? That's really that simple
Yeah.
as that. You know what I mean? I mean, really, just be honest with you, like, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But like you said, but the other dudes like Miro and listen, what like I said, Miro and Rusev, like how you like no BS. He was the best he ever been utilized in his career was he was in AEW when he was TNT champion. He was barely losing. You know what I mean? And then you want to
Even when he
be
first came in there in WWE title runs, I mean title matches.
that TNT championship bigger championship run he ever had. He wasn't, bro. He only lost like a
I'm
couple
saying
times in
getting
AEW.
WWE title matches though
No,
from the
but I'm
top
saying
few.
I'm saying how he was booked in AEW. He barely lost, bro. Like he was like a monster. He barely lost. That's what I'm trying to say, right?
That's
And
how
then
he
it's like
came
you
in
go,
WWE, and then he just start losing.
well, yo, what up, Cod? I'm just saying, like he was barely losing, bro. Like he was
Salute,
barely
Kai.
losing. He only lost like two times though, bro. But I'm saying like he was like a marked as a beast. And then it's like you leave that now. He barely on TV now. Let's just
I
keep
think
it
he
buck.
left because Lana came over there.
You know, people are professional, bro. You getting paid money like that. But he really had the reason why he left. He had creative differences. Like he didn't want to lose, and he's like, you know how that go,
No,
bro. Like
I
you
think
come
the
with
creative differences was her, bro. Being around your
no,
ex.
no, that's not, bro. That don't
You
mean
know.
nothing,
Come on,
bro.
bro.
That don't mean nothing, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, because CM Punk was in AEW with Colt Cabana, bro. And you know how that went. So let's listen. Colt Cabana was signed to AEW, and
That's
CM Punk still signed
different.
him.
Us men, and when
Nah,
we
bro, they
fight, we can
sue
move
when you
on, bro.
yeah, but
Quick.
when you best friends with somebody and they start you suing and the courts gets involved, that situation we ain't gotta get that was you know what I mean. That's a real
That's a
personal, you know
situation
what I
like
mean.
how me and you had, bro. You see how quickly we moved on. Took a
But
little
yeah,
bit,
but you suing
but that
somebody, that's
look
still
at.
like
Come on, look at me in my personal
but
situation, bro.
the
It's
point
the
is though it's
same
still
thing, bro.
but the point is it's a personal situation. So it's like I mean I get what you're saying, but people still gotta be professional. Nobody's saying you gotta be around that person. You know what I mean? But the point is, I'm just giving
You
you the
never know
reports.
what creative
But
wants you to do.
but
Hey, I want you to be with
but
your
I'm
ex on
right. But I'm giving
TV.
you, but I'm giving you the reports. No, but come on, they wasn't gonna do it. Come on, dude. Tony Khan would move that way. But the point is, though, Miro, you know what I mean. And I think they back together
Hey,
too.
if
And
the
I think they
fans
back to,
want it, man.
and and I think they back together. I don't, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but I think yeah. And so the point is he didn't want to lose in AEW. That's why he left. Whatever he could have created differences. He went back to WWE, and let's be real, like he ain't really been doing nothing. Same thing with Aleister Black, whatever Malachi Black.
Where he at?
Them man, exactly.
He in
The point
WWE? I thought he got released.
got released. So I'm just saying, he left. He left. He left AEW. Mind you, he was used correctly, right? He wasn't. He barely lost. He goes to WWE, and then next thing you know, get released. And one of the reasons why he left, one of the reasons why he left AEW because, well, here's the thing about AEW, a lot of people in AEW, he rubbed people a lot of people the wrong way in AEW because he didn't want to lose to people,
Speaking
and
of,
you can't move that way, and it's like you can't move that way because there's and people that, and the thing is you can't move that way because you wouldn't do that in WWE. This is an issue I have with that. Like I disagree with that in general though, but that problem I had with Miro, Rusev, and Black is this. I disagree with that type of I don't want to lose type of shit anyway. That Hulk Hogan type of shit, cool. Like I don't like that type of shit. But don't do that shit in AEW. And you would try that shit in AEW, but you dare wouldn't try to do that shit in WWE.
Hey, speaking of releases, when is the New Day gonna debut over there or something? Like, what are they doing?
All. Hey, come to the watch party, bro. We watching all in London.
Oh, that's
Um,
who you think they're gonna debut?
with Swerve Strickland for the trios in that trio championship match. So
That's who you think they're gonna be at?
you gotta watch AEW, bro. Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I
What they
mean?
been hitting online or something?
I mean, where else they gonna go? And then
They
Swerve did
could
a
just
promo
stop and just stay with
because
WWE
basically
doing the other stuff.
because Adam Page, Brody, and Bandito was a trio champion right now, and Swerve was like they set up a challenge like we challenge anybody, we go against anybody. Swerve when it was in the back was like I got two people I can get, and we all know who that's going to be, especially at the All In pay per view, right? Who else is going to be? You know what I mean? The New Day. You know what I mean? So
It
and
could be
also it's also
the Super
reported New
Kick
Day
brothers.
they already had a match with Edge and Christian.
Uh,
I'm my fault. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. My fault.
man, they Edge and Christian, bro. Stop it.
Nah, you know what I mean? Tell W that. Tell W that and give back his name, but you know what I mean? So
Wait, he want his name back?
he tried to, but that's why
But
he's still.
actually, that's not even low key. That's not his name because WWE gave him that name.
I mean, yeah, he tried to get the name back though, but I mean, you can't. I mean, Stone Cold got his name back. He bought his name,
I don't know how when Stone Cold gave him that name.
so I'm saying Stone. Yeah, so
No, I'm saying
but it
Stone
don't.
Cold actually came up with that name though,
It don't matter if you come up
because
with it
of a
though.
serial
We
killer.
don't own it, but yeah, it don't matter who come up with it. WWE still owns it though.
And and
Like, oh,
and plus, he changed his name to that.
yeah, that's
So,
how. But that's one of the reasons how he got that name back though. He had to,
well,
you
Edge
know what I
better
mean?
change his name to Edge instead of Adam. Edge
Hey,
Copeland.
hey, I think he changed his name. He changed his name to Steve. All I mean, yeah, but like the thing is though, but he's not gonna change the name of Edge. Change the name. He's not gonna change the name of Edge. I don't. I mean, that's crazy, but
What you mean? Hey, you own that intellectual property. What you mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
It's loopholes. He don't want to do it, and it's not going to take you but a couple of $100, and you got money for it.
it's more than that, bro. Come on, bro. They was because they Stone Cold was fighting for that name. Like he
To
got. I
change your
mean,
name legally to something else, that's bro.
yeah, but I'm talking about
I
the
could
gimmick
change my
Stone.
name to
But I'm talking about.
WWE right
But I'm
now.
talking about. But I'm talking about the gimmick Stone Cold though. Per se, I'm not even talking about Steve Austin. I'm talking about Stone Cold. Like so. So I mean, and he's. I mean, he don't want to be called Edge in his personal life. Like, oh, call me. Not nah, bro. Like you cool. I mean, that's fair.
Man, that's what we
Cool
know
with that,
him
dude.
as, bro.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, people got regular lives too, bro. I'm just saying. Like we're not calling like Paul calls like we or like Triple H, like you know you get what I'm saying? Like niggas not
Paul
calling
Levesque.
Sting. I'm just saying people not calling Sting or under like you know what I mean. If I know you was like yo, I'm yo Sting, like nah, bro, Steve. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
Dang,
call you
that's
that
a
all the
cool
time.
name.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though,
Speaking
people
of
like
Sting,
people.
how his son doing?
He was on TV last week, helping Darby Allin because Darby Allin got hurt. So he been training as a wrestler. He been good. So the other son will be training right now too. Steve already got matches right now, so he looked like his pop though. He looked like his pop in the ring too though. So he got you know what I mean. Hey, you know,
He got more than 5 moves.
absolutely. Come on, man.
He way
He ain't
better than his
training
pop already.
Sting Bear your favorite wrestler. That's all. So hey,
You
that's
said
I
Sting
mean,
back to wrestling.
no, I said Sting better than your favorite wrestler. So I mean, hey,
He not better than Triple H.
stop it, bro. I know you want cap, man, but come on, bro. You don't got a cap like that, bro. Come on, you better than that, man. You do not
And
got a
he's not
cap
better
like
than
that.
Jeff Hardy, bro.
Man, stop it, man. I know you ain't gonna try to cap like that, man.
What? Jeff Hardy put on way more 5-star matches.
Stop. I don't. That's not even. I don't even think that that's not even true. I don't even know if that's even true or not. But like, I don't care. So what if that's the case?
Ain't nobody say they want to wrestle because of Sting in our age bracket. They
Jeff
say they
Hardy.
want to wrestle because of the Hardys though.
Hey, listen, Jeff Hardy. That face paint. That's all I'm saying. That face paint looks very familiar. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, let's go back to Zilla real quick. Now, do you think he gonna join Jacob?
Not nowhere. Not nowhere.
Not
Anytime
soon, but
soon. I don't. Actually, that's what I'm saying. We don't even know because Zilla got this. He still got to be shooting NXT. He gonna be there for like a decent minute. At least 2 years. You know what I mean? So,
hey,
which
real
is
quick, you seen Booker T was scared, yo.
I was crying, bro.
He thought he was gonna punch him or something, bro.
Now
That
he
was a
that's
real
part of the gimmick.
reaction too, bro.
Nah, I think it's part of the gimmick, bro. It's part of the gimmick, bro. He had issues with Booker T, but it's part of the whole
No. That looked at really. He looked at really scared, bro.
Booker T, bro. Booker T, he be man. Listen, Booker T's listen, man.
I know you're a real dude, but I'm just saying he was just scared like a bug.
No, I'm saying,
Or he sold it.
He sold it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I respectfully, I ain't saying Zilla ain't about that. Booker T ain't like Booker T about. I
No,
ain't
no, I'm
think
talking
Booker.
about like caught off guard. Even though I know he knew he was gonna be there, I'm saying and they talked backstage. He caught him off guard, looking crazy.
Nah, he was proud as hell though, because Zilla would have been in NXT. He wasn't no hard headed motherfucker though. But you know what I mean?
Did you see Booker T talk about the grocery store match? Well, not match, but incident,
I
the
think so.
segment.
Yeah, I think so. I put a poll in the chat. Matter of fact, who y'all think is better, man? Who y'all think is better, man? Type one in the chat for Sting, two for Triple H, man. Who y'all think better, man? Because Triple H no hell, there ain't no way in hell you
Hey,
think
Triple
Triple H
H
better than
water
Sting.
spit is bigger than that back. I tell you that.
Whoop that motherfucker ass with that bat, boy. I ain't, bro. And I'm gonna be real. That WrestleMania match is one of the most nastiest shits like in wrestling history, bro. That was one of the most nastiest like bookings ever. And you know that was because here's the thing. This Vince McMahon is an ultimate hater, bro. He is very territorial. No pun intended, but he killed the territories. Man, this man said Triple H, man, you crazy. This man crazy, bro.
Bro, everybody in my age bracket was spitting out water. They didn't care about no face
Man.
paint, no back, none of that, bro.
Now everybody ain't like face paint, man. You tripping, bro. Now
Bro,
everybody ain't like face paint.
we need face paint at the zoo.
That's cool. I know that Triple H would never face no company. That's why I know that though. I know that he would never face
Wait,
no
you said
company,
Triple
bro.
H?
He would never face no company.
He didn't
I'm
have to be because it was a Mount Mushmore.
all right,
It
man.
was him, Stone
All right,
Cold.
all right,
Bro,
nigga.
when you need to go to Hill, who you go to?
You need a go to face. We gonna go to.
Stone
Come on,
Cold or The
don't do
Rock.
that. Don't do that, nigga.
Stone
Sting,
Cold or The
Sting,
Rock. What you mean?
Sting, bro. Nigga, Sting better than nigga, bro. That's like I don't know why y'all trying to act like listen,
Was
Sting was
Sting a
getting
bigger face than Stone Cold?
yeah,
No.
oh yeah, that's a
No.
good debate. That's a good debate.
Was Sting a bigger face than The Rock?
That's a
No.
good yes.
No, he wasn't.
Yes. Yes.
No, he wasn't. The
I think that's a
ladies
good
love The
debate.
Rock. Who loves Sting? The
You forgot about
freaks.
you forgot about Sting when he was going against the NWO, bro. That was a big deal, bro. That was a big deal,
It
bro.
wasn't bigger than The Rock's eyebrow,
I don't
bro.
know shit. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. I'm this is 'cause let's keep it real. The only reason why Sting lost in that WrestleMania match when that book, right? The only reason why he lost that match because Vince McMahon to remind people that he conquered WCW. Let's really just keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. He did that to showcase that he conquered WCW. Because respectfully, what did DX and NWO had to do with that Triple H and Sting feud? They had nothing to do with that feud. They got put in that middle of that feud, whatever, to showcase that um to showcase that um to showcase that he conquered WCW, bro. That was nasty. And then this and to further prove that Sting never the only thing in Sting match never happening is crazy, bro. That's one of the most like missed opportunity moments in professional wrestling history. I know you can't argue that, bro.
But you
I know
said
you
they
gave
didn't
it
have
that.
nothing to do with it though. They did though. It was who's the better
Now,
group?
now, no, this, but who was on the losing side though? And I'm not. It was deliberate because it basically Vince McMahon showcasing again that WWE ran supreme over WCW. That's basically what that was all about. That
Well,
whole booking, right?
you gotta blame all his participants. They could have ran the audible.
You know what I mean? No, I mean, Sting's professional. You got
Triple H was
who?
damn near almost running the company at the time.
Yeah, but at the same time though, like Vince McMahon had booked that, bro. Like, okay, who going over? Who losing tonight? All right, cool. Like, and then Sting is a like these dudes
Have Sting
professionals. They
ever
getting
talked
paid.
about the match?
That's a good question. I don't really. That's a good question. Sting is better than The Rock. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about.
He's
Sting is
not
better
better
than The
than
Rock.
no fucking Rock,
Sting
bro.
is Sting better. What are you talking about? Sting is better than The Rock. Sting's my top three, top two, man.
He is not better than the Rock, bro.
Sting better than The Rock, bro. I don't give
And
a
I
fuck
didn't
what
even like
nobody
the
talk
Rock
about.
back then.
I don't know what you talking about. Like, come on, bro. He wouldn't do that
About
all
the
that
most
smoke.
electrifying man in
He
sports entertainment history.
he wouldn't talk to Sting like that. He couldn't talk to Sting like that. That's all I know.
Yeah, because
Sting
Sting
talk.
wouldn't do nothing but woo
Come on,
scream like he Ric Flair or something.
man, we ain't doing that. That's not. So we gonna act like his TNA run wasn't. But so we going hold on. So
No, we talking about
I'm gonna touch the
WCW. We
ball.
talking about the hype.
Oh,
We
oh
ain't talking
yeah,
about
nigga.
TNA, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
That was
Yeah,
10 years
nigga.
later,
Yeah,
bro.
nigga. Yeah,
Five,
nigga.
10 years
We were
later.
we first of all, that's one of the reasons why I got this. That's part of his career, and I got Sting top three. So
The
you can't
Rock
say act
wasn't in
like
the
TNA don't
industry
count.
though. The Rock wasn't in
That's
the
a
industry. He
personal
was in
problem.
Hollywood.
That sound like a personal problem, nigga.
And just like
That
this
sound
sound
like
like
a
a
personal
personal
problem.
problem because we talking about at the height. Nobody wasn't hotter than The Rock, bro.
He was getting paid
WCW
more
was
than
at the
Rock, nigga.
downhill.
He was getting paid more than Rock. I know that though. Let's talk about it. This is why I think it's top three all the time, right?
You know why they had? Because he had more
Hold
money
up,
than
hold up,
Vince, though. Talking about
hold
Ted,
up,
what's the name, though?
hold up,
Turner.
hold up, hold up.
Vince didn't even reach
St-
billionaire status yet. Go ahead.
Sting was a main eventer from the '80s to all the way when he retired.
The Rock was on a championship football team. So in the 80s.
I already cooked. You know, I already cooked. You basically said I'm cooking shit out. I'm cooking right now.
You
You
not.
basically
Because
saying
The Rock wasn't
you
even in the
basically just
industry
said.
yet.
I mean, that go. That doesn't. Now you bugging out now though. Ed's bigger than Sting is crazy. You bugging
Who
fuck
said
out now.
that?
You hit man. You bugging out now. You bugging. That's not even. Come on, bro. Even Ed wouldn't even say that.
Yeah, you
You
lose me
bugging
right
out.
there, man.
You bugging that. And Rob know I'm not lying though. Because that don't have to pertain to the Rock. That pertain to
Ash wasn't
Stone
even the
Cold.
best
That
person in
pertain.
this group, bro.
That's a hot take.
It took Christian to get hurt.
That's a hot take. You gonna piss a lot of people off with that one.
It's
Like
a
Kai.
fact, though. Am I
I was
right or
Kai.
wrong? Who was doing most of the
Ooh,
talking?
Kai. Yo, Kai, you watching Kai? Oh man.
Who was doing most of
Oh
the
man.
talking, True?
Hey, listen, bro.
True. Who
Hey,
did all
listen.
the
Hey,
talking?
Christian was. You ain't lying.
Did you have wrestling toys back then, True?
Yeah.
Who was the highest sellers? It was Jeff Hardy and Christian for
You may
tag
be right on
teams,
that.
and then it was Devon. I mean Bubba Ray.
Yeah,
Matt
you made. I
Hardy,
don't know exactly.
Edge, and
Oh,
Devon was
man.
the least.
You
That's
said Edge
just
was
a fact.
Devon level. Edge was Devon.
Back then, before
Oh
Vince,
man.
got on him on SmackDown when he took away SmackDown from Stephanie and Paul Heyman and Ric Flair. When Christian, if hold on, if Edge was so why Edge went to SmackDown instead of Raw when Christian went? Raw was the hottest back then.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. You low key cooking though. But Edge, I mean, you low key cooking.
It took Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, and somebody else before Kurt Angle before Edge. Because
Now
Edge
Edge
got
played a
hurt. He
part.
had a neck injury, bro.
Yeah, but Edge still played a part though. I'm just putting it out there.
Later on,
Edge
because
still
he
played a
had a
part.
neck injury. He wasn't there beginning.
Yeah, you cooking. You cooking though. You cooking. You cooking right now, but I ain't gonna. You cooking with hot grease right now.
The
I ain't gonna
hottest
hold you.
people, free agents went to Raw, bro.
I'm about to hold on. See,
Remember, they had
where
like
Kai in the
3
chat?
picks in the first round. You had to wait till Tuesday for the live taping of SmackDown to watch it Thursday,
Oh
bro,
man.
to
Oh
see who they
man.
got.
Macho Man was bigger than
Eugene got
Sting in
picked over
NW.
him to go to Raw, bro. What are we talking about?
Now don't get it twisted. Macho Man peak was crazy. My fault for cutting you off. My fault for cutting you off.
No, you good.
Macho Man peak was crazy.
Man, he ain't nothing but
He
another
better,
version of Hulk
better.
Hogan, bro.
We ain't doing that. We
With
not
some
doing that, bro.
Slim
It was a
Jims.
bunch of,
Instead of vitamins, he
people.
had Slim
That was an
Jims.
era. That was an era back then, bro. We ain't doing that, and it was different. We ain't doing it with the
Instead
Jack.
of
With
vitamins,
the
he
you know
had
what I mean?
Slim Jims, true.
We're not doing that, bro.
Eat your
He was
Slim
different. It was
Jims,
a different
brother.
character. It was a different character. They had a different
Eat your
style.
Slim
It was
Jims,
cool.
brother.
We're not doing that. Man. We ain't doing that, Macho Man, dog.
Eat your Slim Jims,
He
brother.
would. He didn't do the old bro. He did. He oh yeah. So Macho, like he
Oh,
was talking.
yeah, your Slim
And
Jim.
and and let's keep it a bean. He was one of the first people to talk in third person, influenced by like Stone Cold and God. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Macho RP Macho Man Randy Savage. He really was the first person really talking third person. If I'm lying, oh yeah, the Macho Man. Oh yeah, and he was a hell of an in ring worker too. Hell of an in ring worker, by the way. Hell of an in ring worker. He's legendary in ring.
But yeah, let's get back to this. Y'all try to rewrite history, yo. Like Christian was that bull, bro.
And first of all, and especially when first of all, and especially when and shout out to my or like I said, shout out to Macho Man Randy Savage, but he was nowhere near the level of Sting in WCW. Let's not do that, bro. Like and Ralph know I'm not lying because they don't Ralph know and people like I said, Sting was a main event dude in the late '80s all the way till he retired in AEW. That's impressive, bro. That's impressive.
We gotta go back on the
When
merch
you
numbers for back in the day too.
that's impressive.
Cause we get in these debates. Like
Because I'm just, but Sting, we already did the numbers one stream, but I'm like Sting was like that, man. Like,
I can't believe you said
Sting was
Edge though, hit man. Come on. I can
respect,
see you say
respect
Jeff
that.
Hardy.
Ed's like that, but come on, bro. Ed's not for Sting, bro. Like Sting is
It
definitely
took
like
Edge a
top ten
while
all
to get
time.
like that. If it wasn't for him in his real life, bro, he still wouldn't have been like that. He was Batista's tag team partner, bro.
Oh,
Come on.
I wish Kyle was on here.
If he
Jeff
ain't do that to
invited
Matt Hardy, one of his closest friends, bro, we wouldn't be talking about Edge today.
Jeff revised that rehab too. So let me stop.
Jeff made the cookout, bro. What do you mean?
Man, he ain't mean we ain't doing that, bro. You just you. I ain't gonna lie, man. We ain't doing.
What you mean? I'm talking about like for people around my age, bro. Meaning like
Man, he ain't fight, man. Listen,
He was the
Jeff
bull,
Hardy.
bro.
Yeah, shout out Jeff Hardy. He still could wrestle too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Jeff Hardy still could wrestle a little bit too, though. You know what I mean? He's
Am I
Rey
right or
Mysterio,
wrong
though.
though? True.
Well,
If his personal life, if life ain't imitate art, he wouldn't be where he at.
hey, man. Shout out to Sting, man.
Shout out the
But
leader,
Macho,
man, for giving up that
but
box.
Macho Man, Hawk, and Nash was leader of the NWO. No, Macho Man wasn't leader of the NWO. The leaders of the NWO was Scott Hall.
Hey, true.
Macho
Shout out
Man,
to disloyal leader, bruh. Amy.
and you know,
Shout out to disloyal Amy. I mean, she made Edge.
that's crazy. Thing was a school threat in the corner with a chopper in the backpack. Hey, I don't think people gotta go back that Sting run and like when he came back as the pro, that man didn't wrestle for like a whole year, bro. When he came back,
Hey, real
he
quick,
didn't.
what is Daniel Bryan doing?
He retired, bro.
He done?
Yeah, he done wrestling, bro.
Damn. All right, go back.
Yeah, I mean, his body. I mean, he said he may come back, but like it's like I mean, his body banged up. You know what I mean?
Man, that Earth Run Championship was a beast, bro.
His AW trial run he had was fired. I mean, sometimes he be commentating now though, but he be chilling now because like even like when it comes to traveling and stuff like that, you know what I mean? His body and all that, so that's why he be you know what I mean, being on airplanes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Real
But
quick,
he is
R.I.P.
still
Bray Wyatt, yo.
your RP Bray Wyatt. Hey,
Yeah,
speak.
yesterday was the anniversary, bro.
Hey, shout out to the Righteous too. If you know about anything about the Righteous, you know the Righteous, right? The tag team in TNA.
I heard of him.
They were supposed to be. Bray Wyatt had ideas to bring them to WWE with the Y6 and all that. So that was dope. It was dope to see. I saw a picture with the Y6 where they not WWE no more with the Hardys and the the Righteous whatever.
I heard they
And a
might go to
picture
TNA.
together. Might as well.
That's still WWE though.
That ain't WWE. It ain't WWE though. They got a partnership. They got a partnership, but it ain't WWE. I get what you're saying. Though. That's funny as shit though. But also too, everybody don't have to go to AEW. Everybody don't have to go to WWE. Everybody don't
Take
got to
it.
go to TNA.
Go to HOG or something, bro.
I mean, the independent scene. I mean, basically, that's basically what you said, the independent scene, because HOG don't run shows every week. So basically,
Go to
independent scene.
MLW or something, bro.
Yeah, MOW. I mean, that's a better choice than HOG. I'm not saying you can't go to HOG, but HOG is like a monthly thing. You know what I mean? GCW, they only do like a handful of shows. You know what I mean? Like MOW. And granted, if are doing that per se, GCW or LHOG, you just bad as well to be an indie wrestler going different places, which you still can do in TNA and MOW, in some cases in AEW, right? But um, yeah, because MOW they that's I ain't MOW better than TNA for real. I ain't gonna hold you. That's I mean, and
Hey, Matt Cardona and Gunther gonna be a good match, bro. You heard it here first.
yeah. I mean, I would say utilize them, but I ain't gonna lie. Have Matt Cardona beat him. Have it make this too interesting. Like they made it seem like Matt Cardona, like he was like he was killing the Indies.
Who's the highest paid indie bull? You know
Yeah, I
that?
bet. Yeah, I bet he was doing indies all around the world.
Bro, he's making millions off indies, bro.
And he was
That's
on
what
and he was on TV and he was doing TV between that time. He was doing TNA at the time. He had a stint in TNA doing the indie stuff. And I think he made a couple appearances on AEW. You know what I mean?
hey, real quick, shout out to Moose for being loyal, bro.
What you mean loyal?
He's staying in TNA. Remember when his contract was up? He ain't leave like Jordan Grace.
I mean, if WWE present itself, I don't see him not he leaving.
There's no need, bro. They don't, bro. They got Oba Femi. They got Braun Breaker. They don't need no muscle head.
I mean, hey, I get it, you know what I mean? I get it. But you want to make the big money. It's
I
only a
know
few
he's not
places.
making real big money, but
I
I
mean, it's
think he's
big. I mean,
doing
six
great.
figures. Six figures is 6 figures. You know what I mean? I mean, he making probably decent money for sure, though. I mean, I ain't saying, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying TNA. I'm just saying WWE, AEW, shoot, New Japan. They
Nobody want to get paid in yen, bro.
all right. All right.
Nobody want to get paid in yen.
That sound cool and that shit that hit your deposit. That sound cool when you hit that deposit, bro.
No, they're
Let's
gonna make
not
him
let's not forget
a
let's not
Asian.
forget let's not forget, bro. They getting paid good over there, bro. Especially you established star, bro. You getting paid good, bro. Like
It's not
you
gonna
think,
hit. It's not gonna be USDA though. It's not gonna
bro?
hit
They
the
getting
same.
hey, listen. All right, shit.
It's gonna be 600 million yens converted to $2 million, bro, for all that
Uh,
time.
That's more than Moose has whole tenure in TNA, bro.
I'm pretty sure Moose got 10 million in the bank account right now, bro.
10 million is crazy. Wait,
Saved up.
I ain't counting it. I'm not counting the probably 10 million is crazy though.
What you mean? That's lowballing?
But even that, even as you said New Japan, like 2 million, 2 million niggas ain't nobody ain't getting 2 million in New Japan. I don't even, oh maybe a million, maybe the million, but they get paid. If you a top star of New Japan, bro, you getting paid, bro. You getting paid, bro.
In yen
Why
though.
you think why man bro, you can keep joking about that show. You want like it's historical fact though, like niggas like will go over there and mind you, build their resumes up and still get paid a lot of money, bro. Like niggas made a living over there in Japan, bro. You tripping. No disrespect to TNA though. The only like the downside of that is though, you gotta be over there in Japan. Away from your families and stuff like that. That's like the downside, the cons of it, right? You know what I mean? Living over there, you know what I mean? But you getting paid, bro. Let's not get it twisted. Like, and if you and mind you, they appreciate their big stars over there. You get what I'm saying? Like Stan Hansen, you know who Stan Hansen is. You heard of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know if you. He made his name in Japan. Vader did. There's a lot of people made their names in Japan. You know what I
no,
mean?
no. If you in the culture, I go over there. Like you
I
want
mean,
different
shoot.
culture
Yeah,
type
right, man.
stuff.
Bro, they the third highest paid company too. They the third highest paid company.
No, I'm saying if you into like different cultures, like
Right,
it'd
but
be good for you.
right. They also the third best. They're the third biggest company in the world. Like why? You know what I mean? They literally the third biggest company in the world. You know what I mean?
They ain't been to NXT,
NXT is part of WWE.
and NXT is his own entity.
Man, that's WWE, bro. We're not playing the game like this. It's
It just got the
WWE,
coat.
bro.
It just got the rub.
It's WWE, bro. It's under WWE at the end of the day. I don't know what it is, bro. We don't listen, bro. I don't know what type it's T. We're not showing no brands though. We ain't getting paid, but we ain't showing no brands, bro.
What
We
would he
ain't getting
say?
paid. He's talking about Wawa tea. I don't know what tea I was drinking. We're not showing
Wow,
no
wow.
brands if we're getting paid. I ain't showing no brands we getting paid, man. You know what I mean? That's listen. I don't we
You did show it earlier though.
show what?
That little John you had.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean to though. Well, I did like this. Well, I did. I didn't mean to, but
No, you
that's what we
showed
doing.
it.
You know what I mean? I don't know what you know what I mean. I didn't mean to though, but if I
Bro,
did,
that's
but
all we
hey,
got on the East Coast, bro.
now there's other shit too though. But I mean, um, that being said though, like I mean that's the thing though. Like I mean, but like I said, New Japan, the third biggest company. It used to be the second biggest company before AEW. So it's like even in TNA peak when it comes, they was getting paid like Spike TV and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, well, I ain't gonna say that, but
But New Japan, that's if you low key, they're kind of WWE too, because in the game, they're in the game
what you mean they in the game?
as
What you
a
mean
as
they in
a
the game?
as a company in the WWE game.
You talking about a mod? They in the mod, bro. You talking about the mod they be doing?
No, I'm talking about when you like doing the what's that? Like the suit the mode, John.
They're not in the bro. New Japan is not in W. New Japan and WWE two
What's that
K.
China, bro? Is a China wrestling company in the game, bro?
But that's not new. It's not New Japan,
What
bro. I
is it
promise
called?
you that. I don't know. I don't play. I don't play them yet. But I know for a fact it's not WWE not in it. I'm not saying what you're saying is not true, right? What you're saying, but it's like this. The New Japan is not in the game. They don't play when it comes to licensing New Japan. Like we can't even we if we play like a clip this like we like they definitely like they put a copyright on your channel quick. I don't know how some of these channels be having these highlights and stuff like that, but like you be seeing like especially back I don't know if you noticed back in the day. Remember back in the day they had all these like Japanese wrestling matches online on YouTube for free. I don't know you from that era. They had more than just like Japanese matches. But remember they had like YouTube, they had a bunch of these matches for free because you could watch online on YouTube. But now
Yeah,
like they real strict. New Japan, they strict as hell. That's in Japan, period. They strict when it comes to their property, like they with the copyrights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
it's something, bro. I'm looking it up right now.
I'm not saying it's probably a made up fiction. It's probably like a made up fictional company,
No, it was a
like
real
part of the
brand,
story.
bro.
Probably Pro Wrestling Noah, but it's not wasn't New Japan. Maybe Pro Wrestling Noah because they got a partnership with WWE, but it wasn't New Japan. Yeah, but New Japan, yeah, like they get paid over there, man. Shoot, they get paid decent money over there. You make a good living. You know what I mean? The thing is though, you gotta be over there in Japan and shit. So that's the thing. That's the thing about that. So that's why I be saying like everybody don't gotta go to AEW. Everybody don't gotta go to WWE, whatever. Like because we is a point now where it's like even if you are that dude, you gotta find a place to be put in certain spots in the company, and you may get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Shout out to Royce Keys. You know what I mean? Royce Keys, he was an AEW. He got big in AEW, and guess what? He felt to get bigger spots. He went to WWE. You know what I mean? Which hey, you know what I mean? It happens. Like Blake Monroe, whatever the case may be. Even though like he was AEW champion, but that's neither here nor there. Um, like certain people got bet on yourself though. Like even look at Tony Storm. Tony Storm was always good. We never thought she was like a main eventer, right? I don't think nobody. Let's be real. When we saw Tony Storm, right, we didn't think she was a main eventer. You know what I mean? We know she was good. You know what I mean? Um, she was NXT UK
What's she
champion, right?
doing now? Yeah, she
I think
was. She was wearing the hat backwards.
she's hurt. I think she hurt, whatever case may be. But she was good. The Rock stuff,
She's
like
still
she
doing
was
the
good.
Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah. I mean, she's hurt right now, though. I think she off TV, but um, yeah. But the point is though, like, yeah, Tony Storm is, you know what I mean. She was always good, but she wasn't getting utilized correctly. She
What's
bet
her
on
name
herself.
now?
It's Tony Storm. It's still Tony Storm. She own that name. I don't see. That's why I don't really get into. I do. Speaking of that too,
Is that her real name?
I don't think it's a real name. But that's where she owns that ring name though. For sure. She owns that ring name though. I don't think it's her real name, but she owns it. But speaking of that too. This is random. Speaking of that too, I'll hit that like button too. Y'all come hit that like button, subscribe. I need to start saying that more. I've been saying that for like years now, but y'all keep doing that, enjoying the content, all that. I do want to speak on that because Mike
Well, that is
Santana
her real
now.
name. First name, real quick.
I mean, what's her last name?
It's Rose Cell or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
So she still owns the ring name regardless, right? So this is what I'm trying to get at. Like Cruz, um, okay, Mike Santana now. You know Mike Santana. He's in the NXT now, right? He goes
Yeah.
by Cruz Montana, right? Why is it that like certain people get to keep their name and certain people don't? Now, certain I get like I don't. I never was a fan of that because cause I think because people was like because then it's like, oh well, you don't want WWE to own your name, but like certain people that doesn't apply to. Like because like the Dudley Boy, they stupid as shit. So I don't know how you let Vincent. They was thirsty for that WWE contract.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
we saw
no. It was what's the name did that shit?
Paul. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because he actually gave him them to him
yeah, but
because
like
he
I
knew
don't.
they was
But
going under. He didn't want to keep them around, and that's why he did a partnership and was over there. Remember when they did the
no, no,
invasion
no,
in
yeah,
'93?
I feel you though, bro. I feel you, but like, why already get to
Because
keep the
he didn't
name?
even own the name, bro.
Cause you're cooking because a lot of people don't know Paul Heyman was doing partnership behind the scenes with Vince McMahon and shit for years. But why do other people get to keep the names when during that transition period? You get what I'm saying? So like all I'm saying is though, like you see people, I don't know that like somebody really they need more like dialogue when it comes to that because they want people to
John
think
Cena
like
don't
Zilla
even own
Fatu.
his name, bro.
But that's it. He said that though. That was kind of I mean that's kind of I
Hell,
mean yeah.
he a dummy.
No, I think he owned he got it's some it does
That's your real
he
name, bro.
that's insane too though. But like this is what I'm trying to say though. Like why people? Because I think even the Rock, I think the Rock probably had to pay the, you know what I mean, for his shit, right?
No, I told you it
But
was
I'm
part
saying,
of that
but
WrestleMania package, bro.
I'm saying though, no, the Rock been on it though before. Like he been, I think
No,
it was
that
like during that
TKO
time.
deal, bro. He brought
No,
the
I'm saying,
boy Mari
no,
to him.
yeah,
That was
yeah, but I'm
his
saying the Rock.
manager
No,
and
I'm
business
saying
partner.
the Rock. Remember but remember he started officially calling himself the Rock again. Like he was Dwayne Johnson for a long time. Now it's like now he
His
owned the
name
Rock.
was always Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No, but it was official. I forgot. It was official where he finally bought the brand, The Rock. You know what I mean? The properties of
Yeah,
The Rock
during
now. You know what I mean?
WrestleMania when he got TKO to buy WWE when Vince bought that scandal.
I think it was before that though. I think it was before that. To be fair, because he had a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Money talk. You got a lot. Niggas. I mean, you making money like he was making doing movie. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. It was before that. But the
Well,
point
The
I'm trying
Rock
to make is like
made Vince his
the,
first money from real movies,
the
so
point. But the point is though.
it probably was
I'm
a
trying to
favorite
make
thing.
is I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think he been bought that Rock property before the TKO thing. That's what I'm saying. But the point I'm trying to make is like, why certain people get to keep their name and certain people don't, and then some people come into WWE and don't have to sell their name, and some people do. I don't be getting that. Like, I'm somebody gotta explain that. That's always been weird to me. Because mind you, Cruz, Mike Santana changes, which is weird because like, bro, you came in, you we already debuted in NXT multiple times as Mike Santana, having matches and everything. Now, you Cruz Montana. Then it's like, okay, Zilla Fatu debuts out of nowhere. He's Zilla Fatu. And guess what? If he when he leaves WWE or whatever, he's always gonna be Zilla Fatu. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't be getting that. CM Punk. I don't know. I guess niggas people ain't negotiating right, in my opinion, Ralph. I don't get it, bro. Because my thing is
Well, some people
how
already had that John trademark.
but they were with that being said, they were still actually change your name then. You get what I'm saying? But
They
some
said he
people it's like
officially bought it back in 2019, bro.
I guess it was I don't know that TKO. That's before TKO though. You get what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
but the point is, I'm trying to make is like, okay. With that being said, like, if you do have a name trademark, which you everybody do though, right? But the point is, they'll make you change it. But some people can still use their name. You get what I'm saying?
I think
So it's
it's a
like,
clout. It's a clout factor. Like I bring all this electricity fan base and my merch sales from the indies or sincerely small companies is doing good. You
I
went
think it's
under the
also,
WWE landscape.
yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. But I do also think it's also like bad negotiations too, though, because like CM Punk, because I was like CM Punk up his name, I was like, oh shit, like you know what I mean?
Didn't he come over there with that?
Yeah, he was always been CM Punk for like
No,
years, like.
I'm not. I'm actually, but not really actually because I knew that. I'm saying like he
Like
came
Samoa,
over there
like
with
Samoa,
that.
okay, even okay, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, but mind you, Kevin Owens was a big indie star too. Oh,
That's his real name, Joe.
Kevin oh, yeah, but
All he did,
But still though,
you can't own the Samoan name.
but it's my point.
You get what I'm
My
saying?
point is, you can Samoa Joe. You can trademark. You still can trade. But the point I'm trying to make is they didn't ask him to change your name. It's not about you. It don't matter if you own your name or
Oh, that's
not.
because he already
You can.
had a clout to it based up.
But there's a lot of people that okay. It's a lot of people got clout.
Who
Like
got?
Kenta. Kent, bro, they made the Japanese, the dude Kenta. They Hideo Atami. They changed his name.
Bro, I
I'm just
don't
saying.
think
But
they
guess
tapped
what?
into.
Hold up. But then Shinsuke Nakamura, right? He didn't have to change his name. So you get him, but you get what I'm saying? It's different. It don't
I know
matter
what you're
about how much
saying,
clout
but
you got. It don't
Shinsuke,
matter how much. It don't matter how much clout you got because we see people with the same amount of clout how to do something completely different. That's why it's like I don't get where's the deciding factor of when it comes
you
to
that
name changes in WWE. That's the point I'm
that's
trying to make,
fantastic about clout because you cannot judge it, how
bro.
the
I don't think you understand. I don't think you listen what I'm saying. We've seen people with the same amount of clout have to change their names, and we've seen people with the same amount of clout didn't have to change their name. That's all I'm saying.
ain't that his
That's
real
all I'm
name,
saying.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
Yeah, but they still actually change his name though. Like that's all I'm saying. Um, that's all I'm saying though. Because CM Punk, like, and mind you, CM Punk came from the era of OVW and shit like that, and he didn't. That's very rare. He had to change his name. That's very rare. You know what I mean? So, who else? Shoot,
You know, I think
yeah, you broke up. I don't know if you trying to talk, but yeah, that's all that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. How y'all feel about that? Put some respect on the Heat. If the Heat win a championship for the next finals, they will have a father. How is that? I mean,
what he say.
we gonna talk about you talking about Miami Heat. We ain't talking about, but I'm saying like I'm just saying like okay, for example, Zilla Fatu. We understand Zilla Fatu got clout, but he got more clout than Mike Santana. When Mike Santana has been an established star that's been on TV before, you know what I'm saying? So what's the difference between that? You get what I'm saying? or like is it like Tama Tonga? Tama Tonga been Tama Tonga for years now. You get what I'm saying? For certain other people, but Jeff Cobb had to change his name. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like I don't know what I guess it's gotta be called negotiations, whatever. You know what I mean?
Jeff
It has to be
Cobb,
the reason.
he changed his name to what?
Remember with JC Mateo? Remember they changed his name to JC Mateo? I'm just saying, negotiations gotta be a part of it. I don't think it's not
You
about the
don't want to
clout. It's
have
about
three different Jeffs in your company.
that don't mean nothing.
What you mean?
That don't mean it depends on what you can negotiate. That don't mean, what you mean? Who over the Jeff in WWE?
Jeff Hardy runs in and out.
Jeff Hardy's not WWE though, bro.
I say he runs in and out.
What you mean? What you mean in and out? He ain't been on, bro. He's a TNA wrestler, and the last match he had
He was on
was
WWE last year or this year, one of
on,
them.
on one off, bro. They're not in WWE like in and out consistently like that, bro.
I
Like,
understand, but and
but that's
also
but you
like you're
that's
not
a
gonna
reach
have
though,
all
bro.
these people with the same names under your umbrella, even in the Hall of Fame thing.
But he's a TNA wrestler, bro. Like, but don't mean that don't mean shit.
He's a WWE alumni. What you mean?
It don't matter. I can't have my
How
name
many
Jeff.
Jeffs? You
So let me
had
ask
Jeff
you a question.
Hardy, Jeff Jarrett.
Let me ask you a
You're not
question.
gonna keep having
If
the same people in the
if the
name.
if the best upcoming wrestler in the world, right, with established background, let's say Olympic gold medalist, whatever case may be, is a name fucking Jeff, and he says, "Listen, I don't want my name is gonna be Jeff. Forget it. You can change my last name. I don't give a damn. But my first name gonna be Jeff. You're not gonna tell that man to change his name, bro. Stop it. You're
They
not
probably
telling,
would.
and
They probably
then
would, bro.
you're not. And guess what? You're gonna lose that person. So like you're not. I'm just saying like you're gonna lose that person. But
Okay,
so
make another one.
it's not about making another.
It's a
I'm just saying you're
machine.
not, bro. You can say, bro. All I'm saying is this though. That wasn't that wasn't who else was a Jeff? I was on a Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Jarrett was in WWE.
So why did Jeff Hardy get to keep his name? You had Jeff Jarrett.
Cause that's his damn real name, and that's his damn real name.
Come on, bro. You gotta stop, bro. You
These are
gotta
these
stop.
guys' real names, bro.
Okay, Jeff Cobb is his real name. So like my thing, if his name is Jeff Cobb, like it's different now. If the last name is the same, then
And how you
that's
don't know
where
if he wanted to
hold on,
change his name?
that's good. I mean, but all I'm saying, I'm not which that happens. I'm just saying to the point of this. This is the point of the conversation. People, I guess it's about what you want and what you negotiate when it comes to the names of WWE. That's all I'm trying to say. Because Joe Hendry, he been Joe Hendry forever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to branding and things of that nature. Like we seen, in mind, we seen Blake Monroe now. She was a whole AEW champion on TV. She's on TV, a bigger channel than Joe Hendry ever was, right? But she had to change her name. I guess it's all about what you negotiate. You get what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make. Because it's not about how much clout you. It's all about what you can negotiate. You know what I mean?
And some people change their name for a fresh start.
That I don't understand that though, because like
What you mean?
I want
Some
you to know.
people's names be tied to negative things in their personal life. You don't know what we don't know what they go
I
through
mean,
over there at these companies.
with that being said too, though, like you wouldn't be there in the first place. It was that bad.
No, I'm talking
Tell
about
that.
after like, okay, I'm there for a year and now
It don't matter, but it
I'm
don't
on my
matter how
final
much you.
straw or
But
whatever. Huh?
it don't matter how much you change your name, but you did what you did. Like it doesn't matter. Like they do
Right.
these background checks is straight. Like you listen, why you think
No,
Trey
I'm
Mc?
just
Okay,
saying like
I'm gonna
some
give you.
people like
I'm,
it's like cutting your
I'm,
hair, bro. Like I don't want these dreads no more. Like I feel like I'm changing internally. Let me cut them.
I'm gonna give you an
I still got the
example, right?
same hair on my head, but not dreads.
I'm
You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
bro. If you did something bad and you change your freaking name, you think that's gonna be a bigger difference in moving your life?
It's about growth.
You can grow all you want to. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna give you an example.
I'm
You
just
know,
thinking as a
no,
wrestler and
I'm gonna
as an
give.
entertainer.
Okay. I'm gonna give. Okay, but wow, we know that don't mean nothing. They don't care. Your background is your background. I'm gonna give you an
Hey,
example.
duh, bro, you got to
Oh wait,
come
don't,
on, bro. You can't keep
bro.
thinking as a fan. You got to think logical to these people. These are
What do you
also
mean as a?
people.
What do you mean by a fan? If you did some effed up stuff, right? It don't matter how much you change your name. If these companies want to hire you, they're gonna do a background check on you, right or wrong. Oh, you did
I
this. Like nobody going,
understand. I'm saying like internal. I'm thinking as
and
the
then people,
wrestler
and then
who do stuff like that.
I'm not. You have a right. It's not you talking about is a right. I don't give a fuck how much you change your name. That's not the point of the argument. You talking about your old name may be tied to negative thing. No, you're tied to that bad negative thing. Just because you change your name doesn't change the fact of what you did or was accused of, which whatever. You get what I'm saying? That's just a fact, bro.
Like
Like
for instance, you get off topic to stay on topic at the same time. Chris Tucker, he don't cuss no more, but he still do comedy.
I don't. I mean, which I don't get your point of that though.
He
I
changed.
don't
He's
get.
still funny as heck, but he just don't cuss or
I don't. But you
won't
said.
be
But you
smoky
said bad.
smoking a joint no more.
But you said bad things though, and like that's I don't think people gonna say that Chris Tucker was bad for doing
No,
those type
some
of
people will
things.
say he's not funny no more because he don't
No,
cuss.
no, but you said bad things though. Like you no, you have to go back to the initial statement. You said people change their name because they got caught with not caught, but they was associated with
No, I
that
said
old name with bad things.
they're probably shedding some scales off their something bad happened to them or something, or they just don't
Give me is there
associate with
example?
that name, like
Is there
locker
example?
room politics or something.
I mean, the example can you use if you want to say that because one of the things about the log because that don't make sense what you're saying because you just because you change your
Oh,
name you are who you are. Like for example, Rob, and this is not your real name. I'm not gonna put your real name out there, but it's not your real name.
my
But you
real
are
name
who
on
you
screen,
are.
brother. It's
Oh,
cool.
my fault. I thought it was Rob the Bars again. I didn't pay attention. It was earlier, Rob the Bars. But
I
the
know
point
it
is
changed
though.
for some
But the
reason.
point
I
is.
don't
But the
know.
point. The point is though. The point is though. Okay, we don't. I'm not gonna like you said. Okay, that's because your real name. Okay, that's because you. Ralph, we know you as Ralph. You are still who you are. Forget about your name. Let's say I don't even know your name. And I know who you are. I see you. Whatever case may be. Whatever. I know who you are per se. You get what I'm
Right?
saying? I know what you did. Like you know what I mean. So I get. I get. It. I can change my name to True to whatever. True to Joker. True whatever. I'm still who I am. Like with Trey McGill. You know Trey McGill, right? From the Rascals.
Mhm.
Um, why you think he ain't been in WWE and AEW?
I don't know.
I think he had some type of tweet back in the day that's haunting him to this day about what he did apologize. What did he do? I think we go exactly what he did again. Matter of fact, I'm trying to hold up. Um,
And I'm just
I'm
saying,
gonna,
like people
I'm
just
gonna get,
want to start a
I'm gonna
new
get.
life, bro.
I'm not saying they can't, but you still did what you did in the past. Like I'm not, yeah, you're right. You can try to improve, right? I'm not saying people can't forget. I'm just saying people not gonna forget what you did though. Just because you tried to improve or whatever case be, if it's your name, change your name, trying to better yourself. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying people don't have the right. I'm not saying people because some people don't forget about certain things. You know what I mean? Let me see. What the fuck? What did he do? What I forgot what he did.
Like wrestlers change their names all the time, do the creations and all that.
Oh, he had some. Oh, this is so. He was so the reason why he wasn't in AEW because he had some anti-Semitic. He had some due to resurfacing of anti-Semitic remarks he made on Twitter in 2019 and homophobic remarks he made in 2020. So like that's I mean that's what that was curious. It's like that. That's why he would. I was curious of why he was never with them in WWE. I was always curious about that. I was like, Trey McGill would take because so that's why one of the reasons why he's not with AEW with those guys. You know what I mean? So,
Shoot. Kane changed his name like in 30 different gimmicks.
but I'm just saying, you talk about bad things though. Like, what can do? Like before you get canceled. Like, cause there's people listen. I ain't gonna lie. Cancel culture in wrestling is a real thing, bro. For the most part, bro, I tell you, you do some crazy stuff in professional wrestling, it's really hard to come back from. It's
No,
really
Vince
hard.
McMahon would
It's
never
really
get
hard.
canceled, bro.
I mean, where he's at in the business right now. Then,
You
well,
get
you see my point.
he,
I'm just saying it don't
he
listen.
getting drunk driving and getting away with it.
I'm I'm not saying he's gonna be locked up. I'm just saying like when it comes, he's not part
No,
of
I
the
said
business.
he's living his
That
life
no,
and
this is
he's
what I'm
drunk
saying.
driving.
But this is what I'm saying about cancel. Like because niggas gonna live their life regardless. Alberto Del Rio still wrestling, but let's keep it real though, right? When WWE bought Triple A, let's not forget when WWE bought Triple A, who was the heavyweight
Wait,
champion, mega
real
champion.
quick, you really think cancel culture is a thing? I'm
Yes,
just
I mean I
saying,
don't think
not just in
now.
wrestling. I'm just talking about period. I don't think you can
Yeah,
cancel
yeah,
somebody you don't
yeah,
support.
yeah. It's a thing, but it now
I don't think it
it's
got
not
no
bad.
effect.
No, this is what I'm saying. The day's time is different because you can be canceled and still do your thing to a certain degree. But this is what I mean by professional wrestling because professional wrestling is a smaller eco state than just the we just talking about the world, right? We just talking about because you get what I'm saying.
Just keep it in the
We talking about the
entertainment
world.
round too with the
No, not
wrestling.
no. It's not no because wrestling is smaller than that.
Oh.
Entertainment world is broad.
Wait,
It
you
comes with
think
wrestling.
wrestling is a small component?
You talking about compared to the world of pop culture?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
saying
You think it's small?
yes. Yes. Okay, for
Elaborate. All right, go
example,
ahead. Elaborate.
because
I want to hear it.
okay, for example, a regular person don't know what a regular person don't know what. For example, Maybach's a wrestling fan, or used to be a wrestling fan. He don't know certain wrestler guys that did Alberto Del Rio what he did. You know what I mean? There's certain things that people did. Like a lot of people don't know Ric Flair. A lot of okay, for example, Ric Flair is a pop culture icon in a sense, right? That's bigger than just professional wrestling. But a lot of people don't know that he's racist or did racist things, right or wrong. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. But as wrestlers fan, we know, or some people, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? If that makes any
Mm,
sense. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean?
I hear what
Like
you're
I'm just
saying,
being
but some
even Hulk
things,
Hogan, remember Hulk Hogan thing. He got booed. Listen, and even though WWE was rocking with him, let's be real. And hey, I ain't trying to it's on the dead or whatever case may be, because you did what you did. Because in the day
uh,
you got to take responsibility of what you did. And that's he did that. He did some foul ish. Let's not forget what Hulk Hogan
it
did. He
took
did some
years,
foul
but
ish.
real quick,
And Hulk
it took
Hogan did
years for
what he did.
WWE to rock with him again.
Right. But it was but let's keep it a bean. If he was still alive today, he wouldn't be on TV like that. Especially how you remember the first episode of NXT? No, I said NXT. Remember the first episode of Raw on Netflix? He got booed out the building.
Man, I was at the Smack. I mean, on the Raw 30th anniversary, they booed the crap out of him.
But that was even worse though. Remember the Netflix zone? That was even worse. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you can't like that's what I'm saying. Cancel culture in wrestling per se is very detrimental because like people ain't gonna forget what you know what I mean?
Wait, did they pump in chairs there, or they
What?
just let the boo rock?
I don't know if you probably go to a replay. I don't know if they did or not. You know how they go. The
Oh, but I
replay
say
changed
because
up in
when
the
I was
replay.
at
I don't know.
when I watched the replay of the 30th anniversary, they let that booze rock.
Yeah, because like, bro, it's like that was because we know what you did though, and it's like he didn't take no accountability for it.
It's
Even
not
though you
just
should have been
you know what
canceled,
he did. He did it repeatedly,
right, and even
nonstop.
though any not well liked anyway. Let's keep it like there's a lot of reasons why people don't like Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, that politics
Let's
stuff and all that, everything.
personally in ring, out ring, whatever the case may be. So, but that's just the truth though. Chris Benoit, this man's canceled, and he's not even alive no more. He was canceled soon he allowed himself because why he allowed himself, right or wrong, he's canceled. We talking about the
I
landscape
don't
of
want to
professional
speak on
wrestling.
that because that's a touchy feely. Because
But he deserves it though, because like I said before, because once like I said before though, it's not. We just giving an example of cancel culture, right?
no, I'm
Because
just
if he
saying
did,
because it's like different encounters of that. We can reach that on a later date or whatever.
we talking about cancel culture. The reason why,
Conspiracies and all that.
I mean, we can talk about conspiracy about it, the wiki stuff, whatever case may be. Reality situation is this, right? Or whatever if anybody else knew about he was going to do, whatever case may be, the reality situation is this. He unalived his wife and his kids. I don't mind you, Chris Benoit was a phenomenal wrestler. Listen, phenomenal. Hall of Fame level wrestler, but he's a canceled because what he did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people not going, so that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I think cancel culture is real to a certain extent. That's in general though. But when it comes to professional wrestling, you can't get away from that age, bro. I'm sorry. Like, Alberto Del Rio. Listen, where that man wrestling in high school gyms and shit. Respectfully. Well, I'm not saying respectfully because he deserves it. Because like
The hell he do?
he was putting hands on Page and stuff like that. He did a lot of stuff like getting wrestling. You know what I mean? He did a lot of stuff. Putting hands on
Dang, I
Page.
thought that was the other way around. Dang.
No, he was putting hands on Page and stuff like that. He was
No, I
getting. I
thought she
mean,
was putting hands on him.
um, yeah, he was. He was.
But cancel culture is different too. Also, because they will cancel a man but forgive a woman, depending on the situation is.
He did a lot of stuff, bro. Like that's. I mean, it's a reason
No, I'm
why.
just saying because
Like he did so that's why he's in the situation he is now. Like mind you, now granted I don't know why Mexico because now granted in Mexico he was good, you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's like nah, bro, they ain't sliding.
no, the reason why I say that because it's a proven fact that Tina Turner was the one doing all the beating, bro. You can
I'm
look
not
it
getting
up,
all. I ain't getting all that though. I'm not saying like
but they blame Mike.
man. I don't know. I ain't saying
It's in
everybody.
memoirs and people talking about it, all that.
I don't really. I got really look into that per se. But the point is though, like you shouldn't be putting your hand. You if you were grown, if you grown in that situation, then leave. Then at that point, and if you a man, like the president, like I mean, that's in general though. If somebody putting your hands on you, especially like leave. Like I mean, so you gotta take accountability for that. I don't. I mean, I'm. You know what I mean? That's in general. But like, yeah, like yeah, he got. I mean. He got arrested like multiple times. Like he got a lot of stuff on his jacket, bro. The crazy thing about it is he was arrested earlier this year for domestic violence,
This man gotta give it up, bro.
and he was in a restraining order wherever this year. So he got a lot of stuff on his jacket. So it's like my thing,
Damn.
now granted, you keep getting these allegations of multiple times being arrested for DV and stuff like that, man. Come on, bro. Like I mean, and then like you definitely gonna be canceled. The Big Cat, I'm surprised Big Cat is back in WWE. Cause they said it was a situation where he grabbed Carmella's arm back in the day. That's how he got fired. I didn't even know that. I forgot why he got because I thought because it was a drinking thing. But he was I guess he grabbed his Carmella's arm back in the day backstage on a Raw or something, and that's how he got fired. I'm like, now you grabbing somebody aggressively like that in public, what are you doing behind closed doors? You know what I mean? Because they was together at the time. I'm surprised Big
Corey ain't
Cat's
gonna
back
do
up. A lot
nothing
of people,
though.
but the thing, a lot of people didn't know that.
Corey ain't gonna do nothing though.
A lot of people didn't know that. I mean, he probably not, but a lot of people don't know that though. You are probably saying it correct, but the point is though, like you know what I mean. But certain things, like even on New Jack, RP New Jack, we all you know for we all know for a fact New Jack was blackballed to a certain degree. He was kind of canceled in the sense of like big companies and stuff like that, like WWE. To be fair, he was canceled to a certain degree. RP New Jack, you know what I mean? Hey, speaking of New Jack, bro, you know New Jack was supposed to be the guy that's. You remember when Carlito stabbed John Cena, the dude that was. What's the dude that was with Carlito when he stabbed John Cena? The storyline, John Cena got stabbed in the club.
Yeah,
You remember that storyline? That was supposed to be New Jack. That was supposed to be New Jack part of that storyline. That would have been crazy, by the way, too. John Cena and New Jack would have been crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie, that'd been crazy. But you know how crazy that is too of Carlito being part of that stabbing storyline. You know why that's crazy. This is why Vince McMahon is a piece of ish too, though. He's a POS, Vince McMahon. You know why though, Ralph? You know the Bruiser Brody story.
yeah.
You know where he got stabbed at, Bruiser Brody
In the chest, right?
in Puerto Rico, and Carlito's dad's company. Carlito's dad's company. You see what I'm going with.
So you think Carlito dad has something to do with it?
He was responsible. I mean, he let the dude do it. That stabbed him. Um, that what Tony Atlas said.
How
Tony
you figure
Atlas. So I
that?
guess it was some. It was so basically it was some dude. I guess Bruce Brody just had a problem with some dude, whatever, and the dude just stabbed him,
Oh man,
and he
see,
got
I don't like bringing up
he
people
got.
distractions, but real quick,
It's
but
not. But that's what happened. He got stabbed.
I'm
He
saying about
died in the
Tony,
locker
but
room.
Tony Atlas, he's not reliable. He's a on the
No,
record
everybody there. Listen,
cokehead,
everybody.
crackhead.
But listen. But here's the thing: a bunch of people was there. He died a lot. He got stabbed a lot. So here's listen to my thing. If we have we do Rumble the Ring, right?
No, I
Let's say
know that. I'm just saying, do you
listen. If we
good?
have an event, we people at the show. Let's say, and people, if somebody gets hurt, we're responsible for it, right?
Uh,
We're responsible
Technically,
for it.
yeah, but not really,
Okay,
because you
so
ain't do it.
yeah. It's not about you doing it though, but you know who did it, and they was and they sit this. You know who stabbed the person, and you ain't do nothing about it.
What you heck you supposed to do? Call only thing you can do is call the cops. I can't apprehend you
My
because you're gonna
but
stab
here's
me.
but here's the he still but it was no justice being served though. That's the problem. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by not doing anything about it and not helping people account. Like he got stabbed, right? Dude gets stabbed, right? In the locker room. Mind you, this is wrestling
I was in
business at
the
the end of the
locker
day.
room.
He
It was
got
another
stabbed.
wrestler, right?
Yes, it was another wrestler, and he got stabbed.
He didn't get
And
locked up.
people, no, no,
Man,
because mind you, money, politics, things of that nature. Mind you, Carlito dad had the biggest. Mind you, he got a lot of influence, especially if he's hiring top wrestlers in the United States to come wrestle his company. So he got a lot of money. You know what that means.
and maybe he put him in there and do that. I don't know.
The point is, I guess it was like Bruce Brody owed money. I don't know. The point is, he didn't deserve to get stabbed up, and he's responsible for that. That's like Vince McMahon. That's why you think Vince McMahon had to answer a lot of different things, even though he didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? That's for anybody though. If it's under your watch, you got to be held accountable to certain because why it's going down. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm owning
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
store,
get that.
if
Mm,
I'm
I
owning a
definitely get
store,
that.
if I'm owning a store, I own a restaurant, and motherfucker dudes fighting in a restaurant, whatever, somebody getting hurt. Whoa, you still liable for that? Cause yo, hold up. And let's
That's
say, you
like
know
me
what I
coming
mean?
to your house and somebody I know where
Yeah,
on and your family beat my ass.
yeah. And I'm I hear liable, whatever came me to whatever, right? It's like why, you know what I mean? But the reason why I brought it up is Carlito. Then you bring it. It's ironic that Carlito was part of a stabbing storyline. Ain't that you see how sick Vince McMahon is? You see how sick Vince McMahon is?
Bro, he wanted to get his daughter pregnant, bro. When she was actually pregnant by Triple
Like
H,
that's
bro.
some yeah, that's some sick stuff. Like he's a sick mind, bro. That's some evil stuff though. Like it's ironic that
But if you
Carlito,
look
right?
at it, like he's like
That's sick, bro.
he's doing what comedians do, make fun of stuff that like how
Nah,
people made fun of.
that's yeah,
No,
but
I'm
that's
just saying,
foul.
like how you know how people
I get no,
make
nah,
fun of
nah,
9/11 and all that, and
nah.
that's not funny and all that type of stuff.
That's some weirdo stuff. When it was the Stephanie McMahon, some weirdo stuff. But that Brody,
It's called dark humor.
that's not dark. No, that's not cool, bro.
Mm,
Because that's not dark humor because a dude didn't get justice for that. That man had a family, and he didn't go home
right.
to, and he didn't get justice for that. And dude that did it is walking around free.
He probably already got his karma back.
Well, I don't know. But the point is, that's God to decide that. But the point is though,
Yeah, that
the
is
point is
crazy
though,
though.
the point is though, like dude got regardless of whatever the issue is though, the dude got his life. You know what I mean? You pay this man for a show. You know what I mean? You pay him to come there, and he got unalive. Like that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like that's unacceptable. Cause ain't nothing that deep somebody to do that. And mind you, like that. That's not dark humor, bro. That's like and I get dark humor is dark humor, but that's like nah, that's not. That's like certain things is like come on, bro. Because like because if it's so much dark humor, then why you didn't use your influence, Vince McMahon, and bring awareness to the situation and get justice? You know what I mean? Just saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's kind of wild. You know what I mean? That's a wild situation. Go look at if y'all watching. Go look at the Bruiser Brody story. I mean, hell of a wrestler. Um, all that. That's a wild situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, maybe yeah, but it's a yeah, it's crazy though, man. Um, yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, TNA. I saw that lockdown pay per view was trash, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that lock. I was watching somebody had I watched it a little bit of it. Somebody sent me the and my thing was like I see if you're gonna do a cage match, bro. Why all the cage matches got different stipulations? Oh, some of them you if you leave out the cage, it's still not a winner. Some of them is not, bro. I remember the like come on, the lockdown matches should be simple as that. What it should be simple.
What cage
You know what I
match you
mean?
talking about?
The lockdown they brought back lockdown back last Sunday.
Who?
TNA. Remember
You talking about
lockdown? Like
that 4-sided cage or whatever it's
yeah,
called,
you
8-sided?
remember you remember no force. I remember lockdown. They did a cage. It was a cage match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like that. This was bad though. Like they did like the lethal lockdown match. The lethal lockdown match wasn't that good because like for one, lethal lockdown match had a top of the cage open. They had the top of the cage. They had like the fence on top of the cage. They didn't have one this for like I don't know. Like
Yo, you believe these rumors are true? Vince coming back to wrestling somehow? I heard he
I
trying to
doubt
start
it,
another
bro.
company.
I know I believe that, but he not coming back to WWE.
And I heard
That's
he
that.
might also try to purchase WWE back.
I mean that's a lot of money.
Because I forgot the lawsuit. WWE got to give some people some money back because of they said that they illegally did something with they board of directors paying some bull crap.
Oh, I mean, I see him try to start his own company though, but I mean, we'll see how that. I don't think that's going to work well per se. You know what I mean? So we'll see. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be interested in it because, like, I don't
Yep.
think, like I said, because I was saying too though, like, if he start another company, he got to be back in the spotlight, and then he got to get answer these some type of questions. You know what I mean? So
You there?
you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. You hear me? You hear me? Yo, Rolf. Yeah, I can't hear you, Eva. Let me see. Yo, Ralph. Yo, yeah. So yeah, that's the thing right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yo,
don't know what
yo.
happened. I think it says I got two on. Something wrong with this show, bro.
Now you good? There's some right exchange on stuff. That's good. But yeah, man.
Yeah, you hear me?
I hear you now. Yep.
Huh?
You hear me? You hear me? Oh. But yeah, though, man, hit that continue to hit that like button, man. Hit that share button, like, subscribe, all that if you did not subscribe. You know what I mean? Yeah, rough out. I think rough had a little bit of technical difficulty, but you're still here with it. You know, man.
Yeah, I had
Word,
to
like,
get back on my Chrome. It was messing up.
right. Um, but yeah, though,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Like, I think, yeah, I don't see. I mean, even if he tries to start his company, I don't think it's gonna be successful though. Because, like I said, he got to be back in the spotlight again. And he got to get asked all these different type of questions. Like, like that's the thing. Only way you can get away with that if you're like the president of the United States. So, hey, you know what I mean? When it comes to the scrutiny, I don't want to get into all that, but shoot, he ain't the president. Last time I checked. So, hey,
You say you got to answer questions?
I mean, if he want to be back in the spotlight, because here's the thing about Vince McMahon now, he's not in the spotlight no more. You know what I mean? So you know how that goes. You know how that goes, Ralph. You gotta answer certain questions, and you know that. I mean, it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean?
He ain't
Because
gonna let him do that.
I'm just saying, if he want to be, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing. The problem now is like his allegations, all that is becoming a distraction, and it's like if he did it, it's just a bad. You know what I mean? It's a bad look. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I mean, and he's just had he been having allegations on him for a long time, not being a good. You know what I mean? As a character. Like people rock with, like you know what I mean? Just the outside looking in. So man, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be successful. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Especially when,
Oh, I'll be right back, bro.
all right, word. What time is it? Yeah, though, man. We got 3 hours. Probably go. Yeah, though, man. We still here with it though. Let me see. Look at here. Let me see. It's okay. Yeah, but yeah, that was gonna be interesting though. But yeah, we might as we gonna get off here
No, you
though.
think? Oh,
What
you
you about to
say you
say? Say
got?
something.
No, you say
Say
you
something.
gonna have to answer the questions. I don't
I
think
mean, if he
so.
back, I mean, he back in the spotlight, bro. I mean, he can answer what he want to answer, but you get what I'm saying? Like, is those thing, you know what I mean? It just, it's a lot, you know what I mean? But, would you, but yeah, though, it's what, it's 3 hours. Yeah, we probably just gonna sign off then. We gonna sign off. Any last word? I mean, hold on, my
Um,
fault.
I appreciate y'all, man. Good talking
Put
to
your
y'all.
social, put your socials and all that in there. Where you find you, all that. You know what I mean?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at heartbreak or underscore Ralph. You know what I mean? I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all. Good talking to y'all, man. We're gonna be back on
yeah,
that
absolutely.
basketball tip too. I
Yeah,
mean,
we definitely gonna be on the TikTok. Follow the Rumble the Ring TikTok. We
yeah,
will be
follow
back.
too.
We yeah, True to King TV, all that, but mainly follow Rumble the Ring. We trying to grow the channel, y'all. We trying to get 100 subscribers. We trying to get listen. We trying to get monetized and grow and all that. You know what I mean? We trying to keep on growing. I promise y'all, more content is coming soon. More content is something coming soon. So be on lookout. Listen, we really we working. Um, like I said, shout out to Ralph, shout out to Hitman, everybody in the chat. Yeah, drop the social security numbers is crazy. But yeah, we here with it. Shout out to Bush. Shout out to Kai. Shout out to the whole Rumble the Ring team. OJ, can't forget about OJ. Yeah, shout out to the whole Rumble the Ring crew. Action Jackson. Yeah, we back with it, man. We back with it. Pete Deuce and salute to everybody. And
Yeah,
we on,
thank,
we out.
especially salute to the chat, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I mean, y'all
Absolutely.
loyal, man.
Absolutely. Peace, salute, and we out.
Fact.